It's good. What's the name of my show, by the way? This past weekend. Welcome to This Past Weekend. I'm Theo Vaughn. I just got back. I was on a trip, God, to Dubai, they call it, in the Middle East. You ever had Dubai?
Dubai?
Dubai.
Is what I thought.
Dubai, and they, Qatar, you know the place Qatar?
Qatar. I think is how it's pronounced.
Cut me a big old check for doing nothing. I went over and I entertained troops, and they gave me a big old check, man. And I'm going to tell you, back in the day, I used to do cocaine. You know, you just stay up all night like an owl, just looking around like an owl,
Right.
just wondering what you're doing. But now you can't do it because they got what's the damn thing? The fentanyls.
Fentanyl.
They got it in there, so you can't do the cocaine no more. So all I get, my joy, my kicks, is I go to bars and I choke people by the neck. You ever done that?
No, I haven't.
Make you feel more alive than a goddamn third trimester baby that just come out of her mama's ass.
Oh my.
I'm telling you that. I want to say this. My guest today, Eastside Dave.
Yeah, it's great to be here, Theo. This is the first time doing your show, and as we talked about before the show, I thought this was going to be more of us talking about your tribute to the troops.
Yeah.
I didn't expect.
God, love them troops.
Yeah.
I would die for nothing. You know, because there's nothing I would die for. But these dummies, they just go and fight for a country.
Dummies is, I wouldn't use that word to describe the soldiers.
I mean, most of them
courage
ain't very bright. Didn't finish high school. Coming from low-income families, that they look at that like an educational thing. Now, when I was in grade school, we had a guy named Booger Sean.
Booger Sean.
Booger Sean just pick his boogers, and you know what he do with them?
No.
Eat them.
Yeah, okay, right.
Now, I grew up on graham crackers, chocolate, and marshmallows. You know what they call that?
Well,
put them over a fire.
S'mores is usually what they call that.
We called them Celeste because we had no money, so we'd call them Celestes. My point is, you have a history in radio. Tell me what that is.
Well, radio, yes. It's
Woof. Well, welcome to In Hot Water, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to bring in your fair host. I don't know what to think of that, but I know that I do not think that was very funny. I definitely don't think that. But it's In Hot Water. It's me. I'm back. It's me, Soundboard Kiki in the streets.
Nope.
And here is your fair host, who's moving his camera again, even though I just did the mouth thing already.
I knew you were gonna
set it up. I'll have to fix it again.
No. Hold on one second.
Oh, he's going to do it again.
There you
That's
go.
quite all
Sorry.
right.
I can't get... All right, perfect.
Perfect.
Why not? Oh, I don't know my
Three.
glass. Wait. I don't know my red glasses. Don't jump for one more. Baby,
He's getting his glass. Don't apologize. Don't apologize. I'm back from Niagara Falls. And
There you go. Hey.
hi, Fake Kiki. It's me, Soundboard Maiden. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your fair host is here. He's finally ready. You know him. You love him, obviously, or else you wouldn't be here. Eugene Bisconti.
Yeah. Well, Soundboard Kiki is back. Welcome. Oh, what a whirlwind it's been, people. Okay, I am Alex Engelbert again, because I'm telling you, I watched that, and please, I'll put the someone put the link in the chat. Follow that. Watch it all you want. I have no problem with it. I'm trying to land either one for In Hot Water, people. I am. But watching that video, Keanu, can you tell me the two things that were missing that takes from that video?
You and anything funny.
Well, that's one of the things.
The
Wait a minute, wait.
red-haired man is supposed to be the straight man or something, and
but wouldn't it be me and other things that are funny? You said me and anything funny.
I found none of that funny.
Yes, but
and I like Theo Vaughn. I think he's quite charming and really funny. And he's trying to like shit on him or something, or I don't know.
No, first of all, to quote the great cartoon, which I stopped watching, but it's still great. Archer, phrasing. You said you and anything funny as though I weren't anything funny. You realize that, right?
Oopsies.
Watch this. Ask me what was missing from it.
Do you know what was missing from it?
You and anything that's not a whore.
That's one way to treat people.
No, I mean because
Your wife who just returned from Niagara Falls, I could have fallen in.
Mr. Faversham guessed humor.
Humor.
Yeah. First of all, you got one of them right. Okay. Me and anything funny, and by that you mean I'm funny, and you know who else? You know, two other people that are very funny.
Those two sitting there, but not dead.
Garrett and Steve.
Oh, those two too.
So
well.
you're missing that. That's one. Okay. And two, it's not live. Allow me to compliment Aaron Berg, and I'll say it again. Quit chasing the dragon that was in hot water. Okay, with shoes. Quit chasing the dragon that was in hot water with me. There you go. Hey, baby, how are you? We're gonna do a shot in a minute.
Woo!
Oh, perfectly done. Watch. You know what we said? And I hate to do this to your logo, but watch. Talk now.
Ow! Ow! It burns! That hurt me, Eugene.
Quit chasing the dragon that was this in hot water.
Ow!
Hold on, I'll put that.
Yeah, but it's in my skull.
There you go. This.
Ow!
Quit chasing that dragon. I mean, to quote, I'll do all the. I wish him well. I hope he makes $1 million. I do, but you quit on the good guys, and now you're chasing that with that. Like Aaron Berg needs to be in a live environment 25 hours a day, 8 days a week. Okay, he does, and now you're putting him in a fucking stale environment where he's playing off a tall red-faced Jew. Too many Jews. And
Nothing
Bobby.
wrong with being Jewish.
Bobby who stinks. I'm sorry. And we were listening to that song. Again today. I'm back. I'm over it. Like this. I don't care what everyone else is doing. You people, if you enjoy this, I cannot thank you enough. I've said it countless times. It's gonna be the song I come out to when I do that third album, which I better fucking do soon. Fucking the Evan Rudes. Drive me home. Somebody stop me before I tell the truth. I'm sorry that me being honest has gotten me in trouble, but can anyone fucking tell me something I said in the past 5, 6, 7, 8 years that wasn't honest? I'm sorry that fucking so many people in fucking comedy, in entertainment, and we'll get to a genuinely watch it. It's like we said, we have a video that I love, you know, from last night's Tony's. Like I have always done this. I've always just showed up and said, I'm just going to say what I honestly want to say and see what it gets me. What did it get me? Got me in hot water. What did it get me? It got me a writing gig. What did it get me after that? My jaw broken by a piece of shit who got addicted to Adderall and was paranoid and nuts. What else did it get me? Betrayed by people I was nothing but loyal to in a lot of situations. What else did it get me? It got me her, got me Garrett, got me Steve, got me a lot of good things. But I don't want to say I've never broken stride, because maybe in the past year I've broken stride doubting and being miserable. But I've never broken stride on, I'm just going to say what the fuck I want, because I'm saying it in my mind for a greater good. I defy anyone. I defy anyone to say anything I've said in the past since you've known me, Keanu, where it's like, well, Geno is just kind of looking out for himself and he fucked somebody over.
Mm-hmm.
I defy you. Watch this. I'll dabble for 1 second. Oh, that time you gave out April's fucking text messages, that was for her own benefit.
Yeah,
that was me trying to stop her from being handcuffed in a parking lot with Nick Red-Nosed Rekieta. Sorry it didn't work out, but that was for your greater good.
Yep.
Now that dumb cunt is living God knows where, and my problem is I fucking love it, and I need to be more forgiving. But you know what I'm doing right now? Telling the truth. Telling the truth. I'm sorry, baby. You go.
As long as she's out of there.
I don't know that you. Yeah, I wanted to get off so I can get some whiskey. Keep going.
I think she's living a better life now, hopefully, and we are praying for her. And he put it like I gave out her text message, like I printed them on a flyer or something. Like, here you go. Would you like this stranger's text? No, but if you know what, I don't care. I did it because I wanted to get her out of that situation.
But you just said, oh, it's so good. You haven't been here.
Don't touch anything.
You just said she's living a better life, hopefully.
Well, yeah.
Hopefully. Well, you don't know.
Anything is better than the way she sounded doing fucking waiting for Nick to come over. Or no, have her come over when Kayla would go to the grocery store, promising he was going to leave his wife doing drugs.
On vacation, but look, I did mark the bottle, and boy,
it matches my shirt.
Look, I marked the bottle there. It's not important. It's not important. Why did they? I offered to let them take the booze. Welcome back, Kiki Chen, and to Garrett and Steve's vacation. Well earned.
Ew! It never gets better.
As I was Oh, it's me again. Hi. So as I was saying, there's not, and by the way, shout out to Derek. Like, great morning today. Oh, and then my boy is here already. Yes. We'll get to him in 1 sec. I just want to give a shout out. So, and this is the other thing I've always loved, and I'm back, baby. I get a message from our boy Derek in Alabama today.
Yeah.
And he's like, my sister's about to go on a flight. She doesn't like flying. Any words of funny wisdom? And I didn't text him back. I hit send. I called Derek and I said, you tell your sister. And I said, my dear friend Kevin Dombrowski, birthday yesterday, reached out to him. God, I fucking miss him. He's in the Catskills taking his daughters and wife out. He's the fucking best. And I called Derek and I said, let me tell you what I told my dear friend Molly, Kevin's wife, when she was afraid of flying. You're not that. I said 4 words, right, Derek? You're not that special. And I had this conversation with Joanne.
Joanne knows her Chinsky.
She quotes me when she says it because, like, you're not that special. Anyone that you know that's ever had a fear of flying, let them know they're not that special. I've said this countless times. The first plane crash after 9/11 was in Long Island out of LaGuardia when just because of mechanical failure, an engine fell off a plane. They're like, blah, blah, blah. I was flying that day. I flew back from fucking New Orleans and it was Bomba's bachelor party, I think. Or maybe it was just a bender. But I flew back and I remember like with my buddy Drew Rebus, who you met in Wilmington. We got to check on him. And we flew back that day. And of course I was a little nervous, but then when you land, you realize if you had told me that a plane was going to crash on the day you're flying, the odds of you being on that particular plane are still insane. So again, Derek, it was a pleasure. Tell your sister she's not that special. But would you like to know who is special?
Wait, before we bring in our guest, let's read our one Rumble rant real fast.
Oh, Rumble rant. Is it a purple helmet?
No.
I'm pandering. I'm sorry. Go on. You didn't make the noise. What?
I'm
Don't
doing,
make the noise.
I'm doing it now.
I'm sorry, baby. What do we
Rumble
got?
Rumble rant time. And then doo-dee, bing, 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 bing. Bob, fan of Patrice, where are you?
I bet he's talking about this. What is it, Bob?
Bob, fan of Patrice, thank you for the $2 Rumble rant. Kiki, you should let Geno put a baby in you. He would never talk that way to the mother of his kid. No, thank you.
I put a lot of babies in her, but she's got some steel fucking ring that kills them all.
It doesn't kill them.
My sperm stagger drunkenly into her womb and get electrocuted.
Electrocuted.
Isn't that what an IUD does?
Geno.
What?
It's just a piece of plastic wrapped with a little bit of copper on it.
Yeah, but doesn't it electrocute them?
Electrocute them? Wouldn't I be electrocuted if that were the case?
No, because it's just a little, like...
It's not a bug zapper, although that would be pretty cool.
It technically is. Anyone that knows me knows it's something that would bug you and it's getting zapped.
I would love like a little sperm zapper, and I could go like this. Wouldn't that be fun?
No.
Anyway.
It would not be fun.
That would be really cool.
Nope. Ladies and gentlemen, let him in. Let him in. Let him in. Let him in. Yes! Fucking A. I'm so sick of people asking where you fucking are. Are you getting drunk? Tell me you're getting drunk. What's wrong?
Unmute his mic.
Oh, why are you? I don't have him muted.
Or you have to unmute your mic.
Oh, hold on.
This is green tea.
Wait, you got to start all over. I fucking had you muted because of my fat thumb. Tell me, just lie to us and tell me it's beer.
This is green tea, baby.
You look good. Now, obviously, you got to tell us what's been going on here, Larry. You got to let us know. I'm doing this for 1 sec. You got to let us know what's been going on, my man.
Well, right now I am eating a croissant sandwich. My whole lifestyle has changed. Everything has changed. My eating, my way of thinking. I was down in Mexico, and let me tell you something. You talk about being happy you're back in America. Woo! Now, the IMMUNO-therapy clinic is this clinic where it's like how when Magic Johnson went and got all the blood taken out of him when he was had the HIV supposedly or whatever. They drain blood from you. They take the T cells out of you and put T cells back into you. And it's a 24-hour operation. They watch what you eat. They watch your mood. They watch your blood pressure and all of the levels and everything. And over the course of time, I started looking at myself in the mirror and I said, I'm starting to actually physically look differently. Like it's like I look good now.
You do look good right now. I'm not
You
just
look
saying
great.
that. Thoughts, Keanu?
You look fabulous, Larry.
I'm
Don't
taking
I
green
look
tea as
healthy?
well.
You
Don't
do.
I look healthy?
I'm so
Like-
glad to see you.
And now, okay, I come back tomorrow. I fly in tonight. I come back tomorrow morning. We got to see if all of this has worked now. I do a PET scan tomorrow at Memorial Sloan Kettering. And because the PET scan has to tell me if there's any activity, because it takes a long time. Because immunotherapy, unlike chemotherapy, whatever, I don't know if it goes in the zaps what chemotherapy does, but this takes
Kills
over
you.
a course. It takes over a course of time to start the effect. But what it's doing is putting my body in the most optimum position to be able to fight it without having to do all of these other things like chemotherapy or radiation. Because when I was at Memorial Sloan, they were like, well, we got to do radiation because the cancer is growing back. After Kiki, see, not Kiki, I got to tell you about this. I blame you.
No.
That day that they gave us the bell on air, and you said, oh, every time a bell rings, Larry gets his wings. I went to Memorial Sloan and said, okay, your cancer is going back up again. I said, that fucking Kiki.
Wait, it's not. I didn't. Nope. No, it just
Well,
meant like you're going to fly your way out of cancer. That's what I meant.
I thought you meant I was going to be
yeah.
in heaven and everything. And I was doing really badly right after that last show that we had done. And I could feel it. I could feel it all over my body, like it was all starting all over again. Like from the beginning, the pain was there and everything. And I said, well, I got to go now. I said, I have to go now. So I cut a deal with them down in Mexico. I said, look, we don't have all the money right now, but would you take this? And I promise you, I'll make payments. I promise you. So I still got to make payments to those people. It is something. But can you hear me, Geno?
I can hear you perfectly. The producer needed something. Yeah, well, and here's my question to you, Larry. Like you said,
Okay.
The chemotherapy, chemical, immunotherapy, immunity. It's literally what, like, while you were getting immunotherapy, I'm guessing you didn't get any chemotherapy.
None. 0 chemotherapy, 0 radiation therapy, and 0 hormonal therapy, which I was on with Memorial Sloan Kettering. And everyone was like, you're dumb. You shouldn't do this. Why? What? And I mean, everybody in America, I'm back in America now, but everybody in America was like, you know, why don't you not try to outthink the doctors? Or why don't you let them do the thinking because they've studied? Have you studied cancer? No. And I was like, well, I just want to give myself a good shot. And the immunotherapy doctors were telling me, don't listen to them. They're only listening to they're only listening to the insurance companies. They're only listening to the insurance companies.
You beat me to it, Larry. I'm going to be like, what? When doctors start thinking for themselves again, you know, maybe I'll let the doctors think for me, but they're just rattling off what the pharmaceutical company wants them to say, in my opinion, what we've seen. And yeah, chemotherapy it kills stuff in the body. Immunotherapy, it sounds to me like it boosts your body's immunity. Your body's been fucking auditioning its whole life for this fucking thing. And then you went down to Mexico. Now, this is not to be confused with the state in America called New Mexico, or the state of California, which we're now calling Newer Mexico. We'll get to that fucking shithole in a minute. It is really good. It's a good bit. But to go down there, and I don't know what I'm more excited. But Larry, look at my face. I'm gonna cry. You look so fucking good right now. And there are times you would leave here, and me and Keanu are like, you know, he looked really tired. Blah blah blah.
Oh my God, y'all would say that? Y'all told me I look good then too.
You do.
but now I'm fucking. You did look good for what you were going through, but now considering you took a fucking month off from fucking the poison they want to put in you for money, and fucking the good shit they put in you for fucking your health. Physician, heal thyself, as it says in the Bible of the body, in the Bible about the body. Fucking every fucking prescription drug they give you. This goes all the way back to fucking when I was when my parents died, cancer. Unlike Larry, who's kicking its ass. I'm telling you, I was depressed. They're like, well, you need antidepressants, and I'm like, what do they give you? They're like, well, your body isn't producing serotonin. This will do it for you. And something in my brain in that moment, and I was a young man of 27, half my age, and I said, why don't I just do it myself? You can't. I'll never forget. You can't right now. Yes.
The fuck I can't right now. The
Speaking-
fuck I can't.
Let me tell you something. You look good, Geno. Go ahead, Kiki.
No, speaking of
Liar.
Bibles, a fan came out to the last show I did with Chrissy at Jazz on Main, and he had a gift for you. And I'm waiting to burst into flames, but I'm going to read you the note. And when next time you come over, I'll
Yes,
give
I'll
it
be
to
there
you.
Monday.
A holy
I may-
Bible.
I may come get that
Alan
tomorrow.
Bird! Yeah,
I may come
you
get it tomorrow.
please do. I'm going to read you the note. It's from Push Up.
By the way, real fast, EK Legend had a typo. He meant to write "You're a shine, Larry," but he wrote
Oh.
"You're shining." I missed that
I
laugh.
love it.
You get here soon. I missed that fucking
I
laugh.
love
man.
it. I love it.
I'm going to read you the little note because it's sweet. It says, every
Okay.
time a bell rings, I'm kidding. No.
That was like a good callback.
Like, whoa,
No.
wait a minute.
It
I'm going
doesn't.
back to Mexico.
It's from Push Ups. I think he's here now. It says, to Larry, you spoke about faith in your act. This is to help you on your walk. Spiridon Push Ups. So that's
Aw.
for you. So
Can you, Kiki,
mhm.
can you redo that? Because I want that clip. I want the clip of this right here.
Yeah,
I want the clip of somebody giving me a Bible because I want to post this right here.
absolutely.
So can you say who is it from again?
So Push Ups, otherwise known as Spiridon.
Justice for push-ups. Sorry.
He gave this to me at the last show that he came out to, and it's for you. And it says,
And he's here, by the way, baby.
and
Look,
he is here. Yes. It says, to Larry, you spoke about faith in your act. This is to help you on your walk. From
Thank you.
Spiridon Push Ups. So there you go.
Thank you.
Yay.
Listen, I was just reading the word right here. I was just reading about Jesus teaches and heals people. So I was just
That's
reading
right.
about that. So thank you, Push Up. Let me tell you something. This walk that I'm on, it really feels dynamic. It really feels phenomenal. And I'm gonna tell you something, Geno. You look phenomenal. I thought like you got a haircut, didn't you?
I cut my hair. I've been fucking
Oh my
jumping.
God.
I've been jumping rope again the past 2 weeks. It is my fucking therapy. You know what I mean?
You look phenomenal. I'm gonna tell you, you look, and I was thinking about that, and Kiki, so do you. I was like I was wondering how I was gonna look to you guys when I got back, because I could feel like I lost a little weight or whatever. Because what they do is you eat these sprouts. You eat like push-ups. You eat sprouts. You have like bean sprouts and this sprouts and this sprout. It's a lot of sprouts, a lot of parsley.
Really? Why parsley?
Parsley helps your immune system. I didn't know anything about that.
Who would have thought it? We just thought it. You sprinkle it on pasta at an Italian restaurant to make it look pretty. But
Yeah, no, you have to eat the sprout. I've eaten so much parsley over the past couple of days, and
that's
I
terrible
love
because
it.
it tastes like dirt. So do
Yeah,
alfalfa sprouts. But
Oh.
if it makes you feel good, then good. Yeah.
Isn't
Parsley.
it oil of oregano? They say oil of oregano is ridiculously good
It's
for your
for-
tray ham.
Yes, it is. And I was like, I started looking at myself in the mirror, because you feel like crap the first couple of days or whatever, because when people take stuff out of your body and then put it back in your body, you feel like crap. But then I was wondering, I said, how am I going to look? And I started looking, I was like, I feel like I got color back. Does it look like I got color back or anything
Yeah.
like that?
Yo, you
Y'all
look
not
as
just saying
colored
that.
as ever, buddy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I
Look,
left. I was-
don't. I'm gonna be. I'm not saying you got color back, but I don't feel safe right now.
I left
'Cause he's still
Caucasian.
black.
But boy, let me. Is Drunk Geno there too? I want to say hello to Drunk Geno too.
I'm Geno's. Dude, I'm.
Oh, me?
I forgot about that. Yeah.
I miss you so much, Larry.
I miss you.
I've been drinking myself to death, just wondering when you would come back into my life.
Oh my goodness, it felt good. It just feels good to see you, Drunk Geno. Let me tell you something. How you've been the resident black person since I was there. How has it been?
That's right.
He's had to do all the heavy lifting, and by that I mean robbing.
And speaking of, what's going on in Los Angeles now? There's a riot. Talk about it, Geno.
I'll talk about it, and I also want to get to we were watching Tony's last night. It's a mess, and it's what I said. It's like California has it. Simply put, common sense tells you this is fucking wrong. Like all the images that are coming up, common sense tells you if you leave Mexico for a better life and come to America, watch this. If I say God, America sucks, and I move to Canada, which would never fucking happen, and I'm in Canada and my life is better, I'm waving a Canadian flag. Okay, perfect example.
the fucking genocide that was going on in South Africa. When the farmers got here from South Africa, and already they've been put in with family, they're waving American flags. They're not waving South African flags. So when you see someone waving, that's why California is now newer Mexico. And don't get me wrong, Gavin Newsom is a lizard that lives underground. And Karen Bass, I want to call her the N-word, but you're too black now, and I'd feel guilty because you got all your color back. I do. Like when they started the protest, ICE went, and I call it, they should have called this Operation Fish in a Barrel. They started going to the Home Depots, right? And they started just, like when you leave Home Depot, they got all the Mexicans there, and they just started putting them in the thing. And then ICE, when they started arresting them, the local, and by the way, if you don't get that Democrats are pieces of shit, they change words. We talked about this last week. These are like, obviously, it's not illegal immigrant, even though the second you come into this country without papers illegally, when you emigrate illegally, you're an illegal immigrant. Okay. They call them undocumented workers, and they do it with everything. When someone, when you fucking rip the fucking dick out of an 8-year-old boy, they call it gender affirming surgery. When they fucking, and this is rare, I don't care about abortion. It's between a woman, God, and her doctor.
Hell yeah, who says that?
What's that? But and you know what? You know what this is? When they give someone a third-term abortion for whatever reason, it's called bodily autonomy. Do you understand? The Democrats are fucking pieces of shit. And when fucking Karen Bass says, well, the cops, they told the cops not to interfere with ICE. So when ICE is getting attacked by protesters peacefully, when they're shooting bottle rockets at them peacefully, when they're like, well, the cops can't intervene and whatchamacallit, oh yeah, Donald J. Trump sends the National Guard, and the next day, Gavin Newsom's like, well, he incited these riots by sending the National Guard. That's what's going on, Larry. Your thoughts.
That's what I saw today. I saw Gavin Newsom on the news today, and him saying, "Oh, Donald Trump incited something." I said, "Okay, what's going on? I'm just getting back. What's going on?" And I was like, first of all, you don't believe anything Gavin Newsom says. Just whatever he says, it's the opposite. And my thing is that if they weren't here and brought here by the Democrats, then that's what incited the riots, because we were just waiting for when are y'all going to go back home. Now, it's like, what do we do? Just sit here and have y'all here? Just like pick up the tab for y'all being here, watch y'all form gangs here and everything? I just did not understand, like, why now? It's like everything is why now. Let the man do something.
This is the new fucking COVID. This is they want to show unrest. He's saying things in interviews like, oh, it's Donald Trump's catastrophic economic policy. He's ruling like a dictator. And the things people are saying, there's the new show I'm watching. Forgive me, I'm finding a video, Keanu. Like, I watch this guy Dave Rubin, the Rubin Report, every day. Okay, I'm done with the Geno, and he showed interviews with Karen Bass, and they're blaming. Like, if you don't get how evil the left is, here's the video. I can find it right here.
Well, the left is so evil.
Okay, I'm going to share this tab instead. Listen to this.
Okay, go ahead.
Do you want me? Okay,
I got it, babe. By the way, can you hear it? Can't hear it, can you?
No,
I can't.
Nope, because we lost sound. Keanu, talk to me a sec. I'm rebooting.
How about I read some Rumble rants in the meantime?
Yeah, read them while I reboot this.
Oh, I can hear those. I can hear Rumble rants.
Guys.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gents. Let's see. So, we got a couple cute little Rumble rants over here. Let me make sure I didn't miss one. That would be the right one. Okay, bing, bing, bing. Bing. Bob Fan and Patrice, thank you for the $2 Rumble rant. Love you, Larry. You look great.
Thank you, Bob. That means a lot, because I did not know. I was like, how are they going to see me when I come back?
You do look great. You really do. Filthy Farmer, thank you for the $5 Rumble rant.
Oh, we love Filthy Farmer. Thank you, buddy.
Filthy Farmer.
Happy Larry's back. Thank you.
Thank you. And thank y'all for the prayers.
Yes, of course. Bob Fan and Patrice, thank you for the $2 Rumble rant. I'm going to Mexico, going to vote in their elections, demand free health care, wave the American flag, attack the police, and then sue them. That is your prerogative, I guess.
Yeah.
I know. I guess that's very funny.
And I believe that, because that's what's happening in America. Like, to me, if you don't like America, leave. Nobody's keeping you here. You have a choice. Now, I get what people are saying. We want things to be better, whatever. But what's going on right now that is so bad that you have to say, this man is a dictator. This man, talk to me, Keanu. You're the voice of reason. What's happening from your side that you think? Go ahead, Keanu.
I think
He looks so fucking good.
he does.
You look so fucking good.
Thank you.
I haven't seen you in fucking forever, asshole.
Did you find your video?
Right,
You
I'm
said
back.
no.
I did. I
Oh,
did.
okay. Well, we'll find
I
the
was
video.
really-
I think
I was-
that if you, what's the age-old saying? Love it or leave it. If you
Mhm.
want to leave, then leave. We were just in Niagara Falls. We were on the American side, and you could definitely tell a sense, like talking to the people, if they were Democrat or Republican, like this, you could tell they were Democrat if they were like, don't even bother doing the American side of Niagara Falls. You
Ooh.
definitely want to see the Canadian side. And if they were American, they're like, the American side of Niagara Falls is much more beautiful. No use in going to Canada.
Are you
I
serious?
swear to God, me and Amy were talking about it. I'm like, this man's in a Trump hat saying American side is more beautiful. This guy may not even be a guy, and he's saying Canadian side is more beautiful. It's very true. I was like, there seems to be a rift here.
And what's going? How do we we know that Democrats are waiting for the next 3 years to get their candidate out there, whoever it's going to be. But what gets me is I can't even go anywhere. And the minute you say you're Republican, they don't even want to talk to you. They don't even want to say that. They're like,
know
you're
what
one
a
of
great
them.
Point? You know what a great point about that, Larry? And then I'll show this video. Cumia, because they
He
have
said
no-
something?
He's had a
He
great
said a good
about-
point?
He's had oh, by the way, and I have no problem with Chad Zumach anymore. He's like, Cumia's done. Cumia's doing better than ever because he has a point. And
LOL,
like
Johnny.
right now, the Democrats have nobody. Okay, let me tell you what looks bad right now. AOC and Bernie Sanders on their Stop the Oligarchy tour. Are you nuts? Where they're flying around in private jets and shit. Gavin Newsom looks like shit. Everything he says sounds insane. But but Anthony's like, maybe, and this is the only thing that makes sense to me. They're putting out so many insane fucking people right now at the forefront of the party that eventually they'll find someone who doesn't look insane. You know what I mean?
Do me a favor, Gino. Do me a favor,
Sure.
Gino. Because I could tell I'm back, but I was slipping. Say maybe again.
Maybe.
Maybe. Come on, Keanu. You're going to be the one that saves me.
All right, time for the video, you fucking pieces
And
of shit.
after all,
Hurrah.
My Wonder Wall. Today is going to be the day that they're going to throw it back to you. By now, you should have somehow found out what they're going to do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now, Larry.
Okay.
Listen to these pieces of shit. This better play.
Legislation has your name on it. I think you got a post office moved in Vermont at one point, but no other piece of legislation has your name on it that has any bearing on anything that has been important to anyone. You did become a millionaire in all of this, and now your radical base
He's talking
is
about
burning
Bernie
down
Sanders
Los
right now,
Angeles,
but it's going to show
and
clips of how
you
fucked
want
up
to
the
make
left
it
are.
seem like the guy who's trying to get the people to stop throwing Molotov cocktails is the bad guy. I don't like you, Bernie Sanders. I also don't like CNN. And here's a compilation of them telling you not to see what you can see with your own eyes.
Listen to this. Watch it.
So there's unrest. Let's start with there's protest, lawful protest, which is allowed in this country.
They're
There is
firing
some
fireworks
unrest,
and ice agents.
generally dealt with by local law enforcement. And
But even as people are voicing their disagreement with that, calling in the national.
They're setting. When I was in LA,
Yes.
Larry, you ever like I'd never seen them before, and now they're all over the place. Like scooters, shout out Vagabond. Those those Waymo cars, Larry, the ones that drive all by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They must be these cars. Think about it. There's nobody in them, so they're the best things to set on fire. You know what I mean? Think about it. You stand in front of that car, it's going to stop automatically, and you can set it on fire because there's no driver in it to kill.
push-ups.
And they are literally. You can't. In a sec, I'll Google, or Keanu, do me a favor. Google L.A. Waymo car fires, and listen. So she's sitting there like, they're peaceful. This is a lieutenant governor. What a cunt. Here we go.
Guard in the way that he did was not necessary, absolutely overkill, and seems to now
That's her saying Trump bringing in the National Guard is overkill. Sorry,
Yo,
stop
that was
here.
necessary. That was necessary.
escalating the problem because of Donald Trump's actions.
Yeah, it sounds like what you're saying, if I'm understanding, is in your
That's a Wayne
belief,
McCarr.
what we're seeing, the car on fire, etc., is that escalation is directly correlated with the National Guard being brought in?
Look, on one level, protests are always about images, about spectacle. You might even say it's about theater. And we are seeing that play out in LA. And I think it's valuable to have that perspective as we see some of these pictures, especially as we zoom out and we recognize that the unrest is isolated, is not.
Of course.
Did he just say it's about theater? They're setting shit on fire?
Yes, this is the same.
This isn't stage pyrotechnics,
It's a musical.
Yeah, it's a musical.
It's a musical.
Cars on fire because we're unhappy. That's like a musical is a happy thing. This is not. It's like theater. The Tonys did just happen. Okay. No protester got nominated for a fucking Tony, Baldy. So
That's Brian. I was Stelter. He's the one that during COVID's like, oh, people do your own research. The problem is people have these mini computers in their hand. Yeah, and they do their own research and they didn't die. My God, I was in South Jersey. There is a bad batch of fucking COVID vaccines going there. Some guy, my brother's age, fucking completely healthy, and then we'll get back to this puffy fuck. Completely healthy. He got the. You know why he got the vaccine? Because he wanted to donate a kidney to a friend of ours' kid. And they're like, you have to you have to be vaccinated. He got vaccinated. You know what happened? He had fucking 3 heart attacks.
Wow.
And fucking stupid people are like, well, that's anecdotal evidence. No. An anecdote. Fucking all right. Back to this.
But see, back to
Overtaking
this
the
right
entire
here.
city.
Yeah.
He said this is theater. It's like Geno was like the Tony. It's like the Tony Award for the most senseless, production of a riot goes to L.A. Because think about it. Setting a Waymo car on fire does what? What are you saying with that protest? Now, let's think back to the Rodney King riots. Remember how senseless that was? And people justified that? It's like they just want to have a riot, and then we could just justify it with a sound clip like, oh, we set a Waymo car on fire. What did Waymo do? Is Waymo a part of this now?
Well, I'm telling you, the reason they're setting Waymo cars on fire is it's perfect. Because there's no one in them. And if you stand in front of it, it will stop. Then you just set it on fire, and there's no murder charge there. Right. You're fine.
So is that considered a peaceful protest if no one gets hurt?
According to CNN, watch this.
Of LA.
And by the way, there's a clip at the end that fucking, if you don't understand how fucked up LA is, it's the local news. But watch this.
Wait,
LA is home.
He hates these cars.
He hates these Waymos.
Millions of people, most of whom are having a normal day here on Sunday.
Let's hope that no one is hurt and no one is injured and it doesn't escalate from here. Look at the flag. That guy.
There it is.
Oh my God.
That was my
that was my oncologist.
This is criminal activity that I hope is people are held accountable for. And I'm talking about the riots right here.
Where are the cops?
Yeah, where are they?
Warning, don't believe the AI trading hype until you watch this entire video. Hi, I'm Lane Mendelsohn. I'm the president of Vantage.
Jesus Christ, baby. I'm sorry.
Fox is able to get it right.
One more clip while you're talking. Go.
Who is rioting? Like Americans or with Mexican flags, or the people that are undocumented people?
I would imagine a lot of undocumented immigrants are. And by the way, that's another reason they say illegal immigrants, because they say fucking undocumented, because let me tell you who's more offended by illegal immigrants than fucking citizens, American born citizens. Legal immigrants. They're disgusted. They're disgusted by this. Do you understand? People that went through the fucking proper channels. And by the way, when they blame this on Donald Trump literally has fucking policies in place on your phone where you can legally self-deport. And while you're doing that, they'll work on your paperwork to come back. But if
I heard about that,
you can't make it any easier. But these people want to fucking destroy the fucking country. And
these people, the blacks,
on Trump. And if I'm going to play one more clip and then we'll be done. Watch this. This is the local news. You ready?
Geno missed it.
What'd I miss?
He said these people.
The blacks, he said.
Now watch.
It's like this.
large group of people. It could turn very volatile if you move law enforcement in there in the wrong way and turn what is just a bunch of people having fun watching cars burn into a massive
Did you hear that?
confrontation and altercation between officers and
my God, we may have to throw back that one for a second. It's just
people having fun watching cars burn.
Hey, Keanu, check your inbox on Instagram.
I got it.
Yeah, it's like, so what protest is that? It's like, it's the same thing with the Rodney King riot, not the Rodney King riot. What was the guy that stuck up
by
the
the way,
lady
that's a
with?
good point. Thanks, Loads. A lot of them are paid protesters
Thank you.
as well. But
That's just what I was just about to say that.
I would argue, sorry to interrupt you. I did that or did you put that up? I would argue the paid protesters aren't the ones doing that. Okay. Antifa. And by the way, who was president when Antifa became a thing?
Donald Trump.
Nope. Barack Obama.
Okay.
Fucking Obama.
This is the one I pulled up, and I'll pull up yours.
That's
too,
a Waymo car. Please, baby, take charge. I love it. I'll just pour us a whiskey. Look, that's a Waymo car. Look at this shit. And they stopped.
That's not a protest. That's destruction. You're not allowed to destroy America because you don't agree with something.
Yeah,
You're not allowed to.
But no, they're going to try and put this all on Trump. They're going to be like, well, he brought in the Federal Reserve, which isn't a real thing. He brought in the National Guard to quell the riots. You're like, that escalated it. If you don't get that it got escalated the second fucking and here's another thing Loads pointed out. If you don't get how shitty Bass and Newsom are, they basically told the cops not to do anything, and the cops literally put out a statement: "We're not to interfere with ICE." Are you nuts? Remember, I'm sure we all forgot. Remember when California was burning to the ground because Gavin Newsom didn't use the money to clear the brush in fucking Trump's first presidency? When fucking Karen Bass fucking didn't do shit other than fire the police fucking chief for fucking speaking out against
Larry.
her. Fucking what are we looking at?
No, keep going, Geno. She'll catch it. She'll catch it. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, remember how all the houses burned and fucking Adam Carolla. I wasn't. Thanks, everyone helped me. Fucking Adam Carolla called it out. It's like people are going to now. Actors have to start turning on this shit because of all the fucking laws in place and fucking regulations to get. And remember, Karen Bass goes, "Oh, we're gonna build these houses. We're gonna cut corners and build these houses quickly." How many houses have been rebuilt, Larry?
Probably 0.
Add 1. One.
It was 1? Okay.
1. And these are the people these two idiots are trying to tell you that, oh my God, if Donald Trump hadn't brought in the National Guard, it's ridiculous. And that is why that is now officially newer Mexico. This is what they want. This is what they want, to flip that fucking state totally fucking spick.
What are we looking at,
here? I love it.
It's what Larry sent me.
Okay.
I play the sound. Play the sound. This is my first experience with a Waymo when I lived in San Francisco.
Are you in it?
Yeah.
Don't run me over. There's nobody in this car. This is a Waymo car. These are self-driving cars in San Francisco. You can see that there's nobody in the car.
It would be so funny if the doors automatically locked when the black guy walked up to it.
Or if it automatically set itself on fire.
Oh, the car alarm went off.
It's a Jaguar, too. Do you understand?
The cars are protesting.
These are self-driving cars. This is the future.
God.
I love it.
When I was in San Francisco, there were 30,000 of them on the streets.
Dude, they're all over LA now. It is it was weird. You see them driving everywhere. Look that up. Check that out. Like Google Waymo damages Los Angeles. See what comes up. I'd be very careful.
Right after.
But they really are. Those cars are the sitting ducks.
Is that me?
I don't know how that happened. Sorry, everyone.
Yeah, I didn't even have the thing up.
Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, who was at the goddamn door? Let him in.
All right. Well, I had to. Okay, there you go. Carl.
It's open. Come in. Come in.
Oh,
yes,
baby.
Hello. I know I'm looking great. I'm on a steady diet of sprouts and parsley, and it is working for me.
Really?
Oh, that was my first real meal that I just had right there. That was my first real meal. Oh my God, it tastes so good. Yeah.
and good health to you. You know,
thank you, Carl.
I can tell your lifestyle has really changed because green tea is for sissies.
Okay, hey, no, but the thing is, Carl, listen, I have to drink the green tea now. I have to. I can't drink. I can't have alcohol at all. Black coffee. I gotta have the dark because that's the least amount.
You can't have black coffee.
I can have black coffee, but not the medium and the other, the light. No dairy, especially dairy. No dairy whatsoever. I have to up my vitamin D intake, and I have to keep it up there. They had me on so much vitamin D, like it was like extra vitamin, like 20. No, about 10,000 IUs.
You need more than dude. When COVID was hit, like they did a study, like and shout out to 2 people that reached out to me when they got COVID. Okay. Kevin Nabrowski and Lump, our boy Todd Ferguson. I'm like, take vitamin D, and this is how they keep you uneducated on vitamin D. I said, how much vitamin D are you taking, Todd? He goes, 1. I said, no, Todd. How many IUs of vitamin D are you taking? He goes, I don't know. I said, go get the bottle and look at it. And it said 5,000 IU. It was like fucking 500 IU. In studies, this is another study that goes back to when they said hydroxychloroquine was killing people with COVID, and it wasn't. They fucking put people on ventilators, which killed you already. They were elderly dying, and they shoved like 10 hydroxychloroquine in them. They died. And while fucking someone that's completely healthy getting the COVID shot so he can give someone a kidney getting a heart attack is anecdotal evidence. If you give a person dying on a ventilator 10 tablets of hydroxychloroquine and they die, that was not anecdotal. That's the hydroxychloroquine. Same thing with vitamin D. They did studies where you should have 40,000 IU, and like it fucking fights cancer. And they're like, no, we did a study and it caused abdominal bleeding. Yeah, in fucking a study of people that were so morbidly obese, no offense, Carl, and fucking non-heterosexual, I owe you too, Carl. They did so much. Fucking and Carl took the wrong vitamin D. He took vitamin Dominic. I'm kidding. But they vitamin D is
it was great.
Vitamin D is such a cure-all for COVID. What did they do to prevent you from getting vitamin D? They gave you fucking misinformation on it and kept you fucking indoors.
That's what I'm gonna say to you.
You can't take enough of it. Take 30,000 IU a day. I mean it.
No, here's what I was gonna say to you. They had me doing that 4 times a day. The vitamin D in the morning, vitamin D right before lunch, right after lunch, and then right before bed. And then I was out in the sun a lot. Oh my God, I got sombreros. I'll bring some sombreros. Those people over there, it's a wild place. I had to carry weapons with me just because they suggest you don't leave, but if you go anywhere outside of where their compound is, oh my God, you're in Mexico.
Are you fucking with me?
You're in Mexico. It's like when people go to Punta Cana or when they go to these all-inclusive resorts or whatever like that in the Dominican Republic, and the minute they step away from that resort, you are in DR. And I mean,
well, another reason, Larry, and I've said this, you need more vitamin D than me and Carl, and this is not a joke.
Yeah, because my skin.
Yeah, let's say that you're originally, and we know you're from Italy, but let's say that your race is from the equator, right? And so every day when you go outside, fucking, you're directly under the sun, and after a while, your skin evolves. Don't get me wrong, and you lived in the trees, so you're always shaded, so you needed the sun. But now, damn it,
you mean we're wearing clothes now? We've evolved?
Exactly. And now your fucking body's used to all that sun. So the melanin doesn't, I hate to say it, doesn't work as hard because it's black.
Why were they making me watch Planet of the Apes all while I was there? I get it now.
Let's say that you went from living in the equator where your body got all that sun, so the vitamin D, you didn't need as much melanin. And then let's say you rode a whole bunch of you rode in the galley of a ship over to America.
Okay, let's just say hypothetically.
Yeah, and you're getting indirect sunlight. Well, you're not getting as much vitamin D, so you need more. But you know what? I
just saw a mouse.
Yeah, and you know what?
I just saw a mouse.
But you know what the government will do instead of making that cute little joke? You know what it will say? Like, they will make COVID racist. and they'll say blacks get it more than whites, and they'll try and make whites feel guilty, but they don't fucking do the fucking SPELLING math and explain exactly fucking why. Oh, that's going in the act
because they know whites don't get guilty.
Yeah, they wanted you. What was the line I always said? They wanted you to feel guilty. White people get it less. Spread it. What was it? White people get it less than blacks and Mexicans. And I said, don't look at me. I stayed 6 feet away from black people when there wasn't COVID.
Yeah, now I remember you did. What does Black Geno think about that? What does Black Geno think about that joke? I wonder.
Oh, boy, am I smart and hilarious. I mean, I kill every time I say something like that. Boy, does it make my wife so
Are you pleased with yourself, Larry? Larry, you pleased?
I'm really happy. I missed this. And I can't wait to be back in the studio, but I had to see Black Geno.
Larry, I haven't talked to you. Like, when I was in California, 2 different times I said, I'm talking to Keanu on the phone, I'm like, can you put Black Geno on the phone? Oh, boy!
Oh, boy. Boy,
You saw our boy out in California.
All the doors, looking for podcasts.
What's that, guys?
You saw our boy out in California.
Who, Brig? I did. In fact, I owe him a call. We've been playing phone tag. Dude, I did the movie shoot. 2 lines in a bowling alley in California, but it was such a good week. And I called my friend who lets me stay with her when we're out there. And I'm like, are you alive? And she's like, I'm in Italy right now. I'm like,
no good.
I'm like, stay there because it's fucking nuts. Ooh,
Have you been watching tennis?
No. Keanu, bring your shot glass over as long as you're up. No, why? What tennis match is going on?
Well, Roland Garros just ended this weekend.
No way, French Open?
Yeah, it just ended this weekend. Coco Gauff won the women's. She beat Arena Sabalenka, and Carlos Alcaraz beat my guy, Yannick Sinner.
Oh, really? The
Coco
reason I
is
remember
so good at
Alcaraz
tennis,
for
man.
obvious reasons is because his name obviously sounds like when you see it, you think Alcatraz. And
my mom calls him Alcatraz all the time.
Yeah, Steve bet all this money on one of his bets, and I don't know if whoever it was, Alcatraz fucked him either. I think Alcatraz won it a couple.
Alcaraz won.
To be over a year ago. Chendon to fucking Larry.
I salute. I love you.
Now, Carl, what brings you here, my man?
Talk about it, Carl. How you doing?
All right, good. I think that chemo is so therapeutic. Why are you knocking it?
Let me tell you something, Carl. Carl, listen. They kept telling me I was stupid. Well, listen. They kept saying, we don't understand where you're at. You have to have chemotherapy. And I was like, I don't have to have chemotherapy. I feel fine right now. They're like, no, you have to have chemotherapy. I walked out. I said, I'll be right back. And I went and got in my car, and I left and didn't come back. I said, because I don't want to keep hearing I'm stupid by some oncologists who don't do research. Y'all don't do research.
Like a woman on a date.
Yeah.
No, Geno, I joined today to try to convince you to do a show at the Basement in North Bergenfield, New Jersey. In Bergenfield, New Jersey. Are you interested in that? Do you think a bunch of fans would come out? We could get Freddie Rubino.
I don't see why they wouldn't. It's not like we're doing the dojo of comedy lately.
I want to do that show too, because I got to get back into doing comedy too now. Because I got a lot of material about this play. That's why I don't want to spoil the material, because
you're on the Secret Show on the 22nd, right?
Yes, thank you for that. I appreciate that.
You were told I was on it? Here's the deal. Well, here's the deal. It's me and Matt's and Mikey's and Stansel's, but here's the deal. I'm doing the Republican. I got a Republican thing to go to on that day and do a show with them in Ohio.
Oh, nice.
And I wanted you guys. It's 20. Mine's is the 21st. Because wait a minute. Because that's a Sunday, right?
Sunday's the 22nd. That's the Secret Show.
Yeah, because I'll be in Ohio on the 21st doing the Republican thing. They got me coming in for that. I wanted you. The Trumbull County Republican headquarters. That's what the headquarters is. And
how do I get gigs like that? I want to do Republican fucking gigs like we did at that place.
Now here's the deal. Also, I wanted you and Keanu to come back to Ohio with me on July 12th and do a gig for me. Maybe you could host, Kiana could open, and then I headline. I'm booked at July 12th.
Let us know. Like,
Absolutely.
I think we're open July 12th, right?
Oh, it's a Saturday. Yes, we are.
So when I come back there tomorrow, I'm flying in tonight. When I come back tomorrow, I'll tell you all about it and we'll set it all up. But I want to make sure that you guys were free on that day because I want you all to come out here and I'll make the introductions. Because remember when y'all came out to Ohio before, you and Aaron Berg,
right?
We did hilarity.
We did. Aaron. Yeah, we did. What did we do? We did whatchamacallit, hilarities.
Hilarities.
And we did it right before COVID, and some waiter got mad that someone walked out on the tab, and Aaron's like, Geno got the waiter mad because he said the N-word, which didn't happen.
Did the waiter rumble rant?
Yes.
Let's see it.
No.
Rumble rant time?
Yes.
Okay.
What a segue.
Listen. Okay.
By the way, Carl, the answer is obviously yes, by the way.
I want to be on that gig, too.
Yeah. Let us know. J Ham, Stazone face. Oh, God. And
sorry.
You're fine, baby. I'm taking the pin message down. Fucking it fucks everything up.
Okay, here we go. Jaquan G, thank you for the $1 Rumble rant. Nice plan, Larry.
Yeah, baby. I've been working on it, man. I've been working on it.
J Ham Stoneface, thank you for the $5 Rumble rant. Plastic faces, ma'am, splaining.
Plastic faces, mansplaining.
Ma'am-splaining. All right.
Yeah, mansplaining.
Creep Boot, thank you for the $1 Rumble rant.
Love me, Creep Boot.
Larry, great to see you back.
Cuisine. Thank you, cuz.
Cuisine.
Yeah, that's Cuisine.
Is that Eugene?
That's cousin.
Curtis John, thank you for the $2 Rumble rant. Why does Kiana walk funny? Because of her lipstick.
You get it?
Because her lip.
Like a.
Oh, I get it. Okay, listen. Here's the deal.
You know what? I think he could have put. Sorry to interrupt. I think he could, and we're just armchair quarterback.
I walk funny because of my dick stick.
But then again, you're right. What were you? What's the deal, Larry? You said here's the deal.
Okay, here's the deal. Now I gotta go catch a plane so I can be back in God's country with you guys. So I will see you guys, if not tonight, because I'm gonna try
to. What are you flying?
American Airlines.
Oh, that is so plain.
What should I be flying? Should I be flying Virgin?
Larry.
That's so plain.
Virgin is fancy.
So plain.
Yeah.
Larry,
Hey, Larry,
so
Larry, put me.
Well.
This is important. Larry, I just took him off. Oh, we can still. I was gonna have you. Never mind. I thought you couldn't hear if I took you off, and I wanted you to say they canceled my flight. Somebody shot the pilot, but I'm so stupid. I'm like, you would have heard it anyway. You were just in the other room.
Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do.
You can talk again.
Piano.
Interrupted you to waste everyone's time.
Yes, we get it. That's my entire marriage.
I do want to say this, Keanu. When I was waiting in the waiting room, I did see he was harassing you. Call HR. That's all I'm gonna say. Call.
I don't know. I cannot work under these conditions.
I know. Look at this. Listen, when I come back, there's gonna be new changes. We're gonna go to HR together.
Yes, we will. We'll hand in hand.
Larry, you think I'm kissing her? Wait till you're back in this apartment. You better bring a fucking rape whistle.
And y'all, listen, let me ask you something. Are y'all telling me the truth? Do I look okay?
Yes. I didn't say that to you, but you really do look good, and you're looking nice and thin. You must be jumping rope like Geno.
Well, I can start jumping rope and doing everything when I get back. But also, I still got to pay these people back. So please, people, I promised them. I promised them. I said, listen, if y'all let me in with what I got, I promise to pay y'all. And I don't want to do, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to do what I used to do. Be like, all right, goodbye. Y'all saved me. But I'm grateful to all of y'all. I saw people were donating me like $38, $17, $5. You know, some other people, Bob and everybody. No, I'm just saying thank you for everything, whatever you can give, because trust me on this one. I am grateful, and I love you. I can't wait to get my Bible and stay in the Word. And You know, and is there anything else I want to say? I want to just say I love you. Thank you.
By the way,
Thank you.
wait, did someone do one more Rumble rant?
Well, we have a couple more, but he has to go. Which is
Okay,
why
but they were. By the way, I just pinned the thing back in the chat. Help Larry Baez. Shout out, fucking. Can you put it up? Fucking Bob.
Yeah.
Bob Bennett Patrice just threw you $50.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you.
For you $50. Ron is fucking back to back sending you money. I fucking love
Ron.
you.
I love you. I love you. I love you. Okay, cool. So that was all I had today, but I had to see y'all today. I had to see y'all, and I will be back in studio officially next Monday. However, if I happen to show up tomorrow, we're gonna call it BLT.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, BLT. I'm telling you. I want to make BLM BLT. I might switch to 4 days a week with a flexible Saturday and just have you do BLTs because fuck BLM at this point. Those fucking bastards.
I like the BLTs.
More of our love.
They don't. I like the BLTs.
Yeah,
I love the BLTs.
Moving forward.
Yeah, I do got to get out of here.
Bye,
get out. I love
Bye,
you.
Larry.
See you in a week.
Cool.
Talk to me.
I don't know how to leave. Okay, here we go.
You're gonna be the one that saves me.
Look at that. He knows his shit.
Good stuff.
Yeah, Carl, shout out, Carl. How are you, buddy?
All right, good. I'm serious about this gig at the basement, my man. And by the way, in Ohio, I have a driver's license. The 10th, I have a driver's license.
It's a Carl. I hate to tell you, it's a Republican function.
That's okay. I can live.
Carl, are you Republican?
Do the Republicans function?
Republican.
Okay, so I have no political leanings anymore. I've quit all that. But the thing is, when I was growing up, I was raised by Democrats. I have never voted for a Republican in my life, not even the ones I like. I was always voting for, the Green Party or something like that. I really have no political affiliation anymore.
I keep forgetting that I hate you because, and I love you. I hate you because you're like, yeah, I just stopped. It's like me. I think I'm done drinking. I think I'm done with the Chargers. I don't know how you do that.
I hear you.
And I'm done with cigars. I'm done. You go, baby. You go.
I hear you, Carl. I feel the same.
By the way, the Canadian side of Niagara Falls is so much better. Don't know what to say.
Well, now I know you're lying to us with your previous statement.
I miss that coon fucking Larry so much. Right? Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
Should we read the rest of our Rumble rant?
Yes, and then I want to chat with Carl. And then I want to show Carl that clip that we were talking about from the Tonys.
Okay. Curtis John, thank you for the $2 Rumble rant. Geno takes 3 times the daily recommended amount of D every day. Around 12 inches. I don't think it's measured in inches.
Well, okay, first of all, that's a 4-inch penis. Come on, I'm concerned, Curtis John. Like that's like I take if 4 times the recommended dosage is a loads penis, that's like 32. Am I right? In here? Anyway.
Tosca, thank you for the $5 Rumble rant. All the doctors at Larry's compound drove helixes and had walkie-talkies.
Yeah, I don't know what helixes are. Do you know what they are?
I don't know, but this doesn't. Maybe it's like
I'm looking it up.
Like a double helix?
No, I'm going to look it up. I bet it's the type of car. Helixes images.
Jane.
No, it doesn't. I don't even know what it is. Oh, because I put helixes.
Maybe he meant.
Oh,
Google says it's Helix the cat, the wonderful, wonderful cat.
What does he do whenever he gets in a fix, Carl?
He reaches into a bag of dicks.
A bag of tricks. But I know what you did.
I read it wrong. My mind is elsewhere.
Anyway.
J.M. Stoneface, thank you for the $5 Rumble rant. Sounded like Larry just said he went to cancer treatment so he could develop more material.
That was what I wanted to say to him.
Have material. So.
Like, yeah, and I'd love your thoughts on that as long as that's up. Like, do you, like, what do you think's better? Immunotherapy that Larry's getting or the chemotherapy? If he could only get one, which would you recommend, Carl? I want to know where your brain is.
I don't know what immunotherapy really is. Your immune system, I don't really know. Is that the vitamin D to bolster your... I never understood what the immune system has to do with cancer, because cancer are human cells reproducing. So how does your body know they're foreign? I don't get it.
Yeah.
Because I agree, but they say vitamin, and you know what? That's a great question, and I'm glad you asked that, and I'll look into it. But vitamin D battles cancer. Okay. And they've said vitamin C in studies battles cancer. And I would argue that what they do is boost your immune system, because immune systems fight infections. And I even heard a story that I have to look into where they're like, when you do a biopsy, like cancer cells are just, and I'm not saying this is true, it's interesting, and it's definitely worth researching. Then we'll get back to the rants. They say cancer cells, when you have like a mass, it's like the body fucking literally, it's like ICE agents, and cancer cells are filthy fucking illegal immigrants, and it just contains them. And then when you fucking go and they do the biopsy and they prick it and they let it go, it releases the cells again. I don't know. I don't know. But that's a good question, Larry. But again, the human body fucking, it's amazing. And it fucking, like I've said this in The Power of the Subconscious Mind, you're born healthy 99.9% of the time. And your body always wants to be healthy 99. Like you eat food, it digests it for you. You cut your finger or the cat attacks you, your finger heals itself. No. You know what I mean? You get a cold, fucking you sweat it out. The body does everything. And we got here through 500 million years of evolution without any Dr. Fauci, without any fucking boosters, without any vaccines. And now suddenly there's quotes of Bill Gates saying, you know, with the proper vaccinations, we can reduce the population. He said that. So again, you don't need things you don't know going into your body. I didn't mean to bring up high school, Keanu. You don't know.
So funny.
It was hilarious. It was more like college, but
I love in Keanu's act when she goes, before I married Visconti, what'd you say? I wasn't
fucking a lot of people I really knew very well.
Yeah. Right? We've said that. We were whores. Now we're in love. We're in love.
Now I don't want anything that I know and am married to in my body.
Why are you
How about
like that? Why are you like that? Why? We get it. You're funny. Ha ha ha.
Can I read the rest of the Rumble rant?
Yes.
Okay. JM Stoneface sounded like Larry Sanders. That's right. Okay. Curtis John, thank you for the $2 Rumble rant. I heard Larry was mistaken as El Grande Burro at the Donkey Show in Tijuana. Whoa. They don't know if the poor woman will ever recover.
Can I pause for a second and say how much my brother, like, and we love him, Curtis John, like, we do the show every Friday, me and Pete, the political show, which is me like saying things about politics and hoping my brother says you're actually right. He enjoys like doing the pink blanket jokes so much. Like we started the show, there were like 5 $2 pink blanket dick jokes.
The problem is it's not a joke to you.
It's not. And I'm laughing because I just imagine Curtis John just like me when I'm texting something funny, fumbling. Oh, here's another one. Here's another one. Like he can't keep up with his fucking addled brain and his fat fingers. I love the guy.
Here we go. D. Basile.
Oh, fucking my man.
Oh, thank you for the $5.
Doug, how are you? Shouted. He used to come. When are you in town again? He used to come to Hot Water for the football shows. He came to fucking era. God forgive me. Offside one of the last nights. Love you, Doug. Thank you.
Thank you. Loving the Jets shirt on Kiki. Hi, Geno. I got this in Buffalo. It's vintage, and I don't know anything about.
Wait, you got it in Buffalo, and it's the Jets.
It was a thrift shop, and it's very old, and I like that it has history, and I like the cut of it and the color green. So
God, I missed the not true line from Pete.
Matt Fugati, thank you for the $5 Rumble rant. Ask Steve Jobs. And isn't that who got me my White Claw cup? I should be using it currently.
Yes. Would you like your White Claw mug, baby?
No, because I poured it in the other thing. But I swear to God, I used it the entire time while I was on vacation. I shouted you out. Thank you so much. And that's all for now.
By the way, Matt Fagati, I said 4 times 12. I said loads is Oh, I get it. He's saying loads is a foot long. I get it. Thank you. Thank you for giving props where props are due. Thank you. I thought he was correcting me. I get it.
But that couldn't happen. You're never wrong, except for IUDs.
That's
What was I wrong about without? So how do
thought
I?
They were bug zappers.
I swear to God, I thought the copper was like a bug zapper type thing.
You thought that it electrocuted my.
I really did. How do they work? I don't mind being wrong about that.
The funny thing about Paragard is no one actually really knows how it works.
What is Paragard?
It's just a piece of plastic with a copper wire wrapped around it, and for some reason, the copper wire makes the semen go away.
It's like the body says something's wrong here. This is not a safe place for fertility, and I'm not doing it this time around.
That is a great explanation.
How long does it work, though?
12 years. So, and it has no hormones because I didn't like normal birth control because I'm like, I don't want my birth control like makes your body. It tricks it into thinking it's already pregnant, which is creepier. Just a little piece of copper, or tricking your body into thinking it's pregnant.
A little piece of copper is smarter. And I don't like hormones. I mean, I'm paying her. She should keep her mouth shut till I'm done.
See, I was going to go the other way. That's not bad. I like that. I was going to say, if you put more whore in Keanu, she'll get mad whore, which is like the mad cow. Like but mine was too cerebral.
Mad cow disease.
Of course. You said that black people are in the galley of a ship. Don't you know the galley is the kitchen?
No. The galley became the kitchen.
Oh.
The galley was actually the name of a ship. And I think I think they rode in the galley, right?
The galley is the name of a ship?
I think a galley was the name of a ship as well. I saw it on Jeopardy. Sometimes I try and watch it to see if my brain still fucking works. Yeah.
Was the entire ship a kitchen? Because the galley of a ship is the
You
kitchen.
wouldn't know it if you walked right into it, huh?
I'm a great cook.
What? They have a phone in there. She can order out.
Yeah, what are you making us for dinner tonight, Keeks?
Pasta.
That's right. Got some ground beef, got some bread, got some garlic, got some pasta.
Great.
Before I get back on whatever I was talking about. So yeah, there's no reason we wouldn't want to do what is this basement in regular
Bergenfield, New Jersey. And I talked with Freddie Rubino about doing the show there. So I was thinking you and Freddie might be great. I could host or something. I don't know. Maybe Keanu could come down and host. The thing is, you guys are both headliners, so I don't want the time to go, I have to be careful about booking too many people.
I don't mind hosting at all.
Doesn't get near 2 hours.
I like hosting.
Let me tell you, it is July
12th.
18. July 18. I hope that can work for you.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You scared me. Yeah. July. I think July's wide fucking open for me. Like I get very busy in late July, early August, because we're doing that gig. God, we should be promoting that. The last weekend in July, me and Keanu are in Vegas, and then we're in Minnesota because they just go hand in fucking hand.
We're going to Vegas.
Oh, we're going to Vegas, and then right from Vegas to Minnesota. Okay. We don't I don't want to tell them we don't have gigs in Vegas. It just sounds better if we say we're going to Vegas. But yeah, I'm going to Vegas because that screenwriting class I'm teaching, which gives me far more credit than I deserve. And it works
out with the timing for the other thing.
Aaron? What do you mean? Yeah, no, we're flying into Vegas. Either I'd say we fly in like Wednesday night, hang out all day Thursday, Friday we do the shit, and then Saturday we fly into fucking Minnesota.
Okie dokie, scattaliokie.
Yeah, that's what we do, yo. But I gotta fucking gotta talk coin. I gotta talk coin and air. I gotta see how much coin we're getting, and how much is going towards the multiple airfares. I gotta broker the deal, yo.
Okay.
That's how I gotta do. And then I'm pretty sure I'm waiting on confirmation. I'm 99.9% certain, at least me, possibly you, are in Anchorage, Alaska, the weekend of August 12th and 13th. Is that a weekend? No, because that's July. 15th and 16th, I believe.
Alaska is great in August because it's not warm, but it's like 40 degrees, 45 degrees, so it's livable. And all the bugs are dead by then.
I'll tell you this, Alaska is great.
We didn't even have to bring my IUD.
There you go, to get that. Alaska is great in fucking January and February. I used to go there.
No.
It's not that bad. There were times I would go to Alaska, Anchorage, in January and February, and it was just as, I want to say warm because it's winter, but the temperature was actually the same, if not slightly higher than it was back in New York City. Not making that up.
Wow.
Not making that up. Wasn't bad at all. Anchorage. That's right. That's right. So yeah, put us down for July, whatever that is.
There was in Fairbanks, and apparently, you know, it could get down to negative 65 degrees those months.
I think I've got a night in Anchorage and a night in Wasilla.
Negative 65 degrees Fahrenheit?
Yeah,
Baby,
Fahrenheit, yes.
What, Gene?
I said talk to him. I have to pee.
Oh, he has to
Apparently, when it gets down to like minus 20 or whatever, it sort of stops getting colder for you. You're at your limit. And then when it gets to negative 65, you really can't be out in it for very long, or you'll literally die. Even if
won't your blood freeze in your veins like the day after tomorrow? That's what I think. Yeah.
I would think that like if I had one of those space suits like they had on the moon, then I could walk around Alaska no problem.
I'm not a fan of the cold, but is it a wet cold or a dry cold?
It's a dry cold.
Like, so then as long as you layer, then
yes, I mean, I'm not negative 65, but yes, you can survive. Absolutely.
Well, so we'll survive. It'll be 40 degrees, not negative 65.
Right. So listen, you didn't go to the Canadian side because the Canadian side has the U.
Yes.
And you can stand above it. It's really spectacular. That's where people go over in the barrel, you know, that's the side. I had the most fun on the Canadian side.
So my friend Amy we drove to Buffalo together, and this was her like trip. She wanted to see Niagara Falls. I'm like, what are we going to Buffalo for? Like, I would never come to my brain. I had the best time. I'm like, this is incredible. Amy, have fun. She's like, I'm kind of scared. And I'm like, this is beautiful. But then she made her way to Toronto.
Right.
And she's coming actually back tomorrow, and she's going to stay with us before she goes back to Chicago. But she had no interest in even seeing the Canadian side. She was too afraid on the boat.
I saw you on the Maid of the Mist. Wasn't she there with you on that?
Yes. And she was like, I didn't realize we were going to get wet. I'm like, Amy.
How can you not? Okay.
Amy, what? She's like, before we even got on the boat, she's like, maybe next time we'll go somewhere warm. I'm like, this is what it is. I'm like yelling at her. I'm like, you enjoy it now.
No, they give you a rain slicker at the beginning of that. They hand them out. Right. Didn't she get the hint?
Well, I think that's when she started getting frightened. I knew what it was because of the Office episode. I'm like, we're going to get wet. It's going to be great. And it was breathtakingly beautiful. I've only been to Montreal. I went twice for my dad's firework competition when I was a lot younger. But I've never been to Toronto. Like, I love Montreal. If I were in Toronto, I would definitely make the trip to Niagara Falls again to see if the Democrats or the Republicans are right. Just for that, you know.
Yeah.
So,
well, you know, this guy's put up here, it's the 51st state, but remember, there's like 6 or 7 provinces in Canada, right? We'd have like almost 60 states if we took Canada.
That's right.
Now, why? Oh, never mind. I was looking at something else. I was looking at cleaning up some fucking stuff we put up. So yeah, Carl, we're definitely up for that date. Let us know about that.
How about we do something like the first 10 people who buy tickets get free Patreon?
Okay. What do you want me to do?
That would be great. I just want In Hot Water fans to come out. Are you interested in Rubino being there?
Of course. I always want to work with Rubino.
Okay.
Like when sometimes Rubino does gigs and has me open for him. I have no problem with that. I mean, I used to open for Artie. That was kind of fun. And then he fucking had some chronic fucking addiction.
Yeah, right.
All my meal tickets fucking, they fucking have heart attacks. They fucking have drug addictions. Fucking they fucking listen to their wives. All my fucking meal tickets go bye-bye. I got to do this my fucking self. And that's the universe telling me. It's like, stop fucking following other people and do it and I'll do it my fucking self. I mean, like I was saying this before you got here, Carl. I played that song. You know that song by the Evan Roots? Like somebody stopped me for everything I've said. Everything I've said, fucking put me on a cross, been personally. Everything I said has been fucking true. Everything, the only problem I have is fucking everything I said comes true and people get pissed about it. You understand that, right, Carl? Here we go.
I don't really understand. You said that the galley was the hold of the ship. That was incorrect.
That was incorrect.
You said an IUD was a bug zapper. Oh, look in his face. I'm stressing him.
No, you're not at all.
Yeah.
You're not. I'm Carol. First of all,
they hardly count.
You know what? And you're right. Let me rephrase. Everything that I fucking that I tell you, like that I'm right about, is right. Once I confirm it, okay? But like, I did not say "fuck you." The galley is the galley. Whatever you say, I believe you. That's not important. Don't be the sore loser that pivots and says, "Oh, well, the galley, was I right about COVID, Carl? Yes or no?"
Well, yeah, of course.
Right. I think
say what you want.
According to Titanic, steerage is the bottom of
in
the
the olden days. Hey Alexa, fuck it. Hey Alexa, is a type. I can't.
Do you want me to look it up, darling?
Put
galley type of ship.
Okay.
Type of ship or location within a ship.
Yeah. Why don't you put galley type of ship so it comes up? Galleys were historically used for warfare, trade, and piracy, mostly in the seas around Europe. It developed in the Mediterranean world during antiquity and continued to exist in various forms until the early 19th century. The galley typically had a long, slender hull, shallow draft, and often a low freeboard. Huh. Wow. Carl, do you want to say it or should I? Who was right here, Carl?
Geno.
Thank you.
Oh,
but again, I was wrong about the bug zapping IUD. Not that important to me.
Okay.
I like being
a galley
wrong.
Is a type of ship, or is it both things? Is there... in a ship, your galley is your kitchen, but also there was a ship that was...
I guess it's
named.
This is what it looks like. It's like a Viking ship, 16th century galley ship, high-res stock photography with the oars.
Why don't you click on Wikipedia in the lower right? A galley is a type of ship optimized for propulsion by oars.
Galleys Look at that. You see, I blame capitalism. It's always like this on these commercial ships. The rows are so tight.
I shot a pilot. A French galley. Ha ha ha.
Okay, what is
watch this? Hey Alexa,
on a ship?
What
Google
part
that.
of the ship?
What is the kitchen on a ship?
A galley.
Yeah, it is. It became called that. Hey Alexa, what part of the ship were the slaves chained in to row the boat?
I don't know that one.
Slaves don't row the boat. They were masted ships.
That was Vikings.
I thought the slaves did row some of the boats.
What?
Row, row, row the boat
gently
to America.
I just Googled.
Even if
I
you're
just
coming
Googled.
in chains, we don't care.
Kiana, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Shut
up. Wait. Just let me share this. Okay. If you Google "did slaves row the boat," you want to see what comes up?
Okay.
Do you want to read this to me, Carl? Here, I'll make it nice and big. Would you read that to me, Carl?
Yes, slaves did row boats, particularly
Stop.
when Geno was right.
It broke up. Yeah. It broke up. He's a big boy. He knows what he did. Read it again.
Particularly on ancient warships called galleys.
Let's do a round.
A galley slave was a slave rowing in a galley. Read that again. Read it again.
A galley slave was a slave rowing in a galley.
Okay, at this point, you have to say, "God damn it, Gene, I forget myself."
Well, no one knows this except for you.
No, that's not what you say. You're like, I couldn't be more, and I said it matter-of-factly, because again, I'm not smarter than you two. I am. I've just been around a lot longer. I can't believe Carl is older than me. He's not aging because he quit politics 10 years ago. But I'm going to read it again. A galley slave was a slave rowing in a galley.
Let's do this. A round. Row, row, row.
We're not doing that.
Gently
row,
against
row,
your will.
Row your boat.
Gently, 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 we'll sell you to slavery. Row, row,
Are you
row
happy?
your boat
No,
gently
leaving.
against your
I'm leaving.
will.
I'm
Galley,
leaving.
galley, 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 it is not right, right? Row, row, row your boat gently against your will. Geno knows the meaning of galley from ancient times.
My ancestors had to row over.
Get out of here. My God.
Kitchen on a ship.
HR. Yeah, the kitchen on a ship is a galley. Okay.
It is now. Yes.
Row, row, row your boat gently against your will. Merrily, 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 merrily. There was no merrily.
I'm sorry that I went to school when they were worried more about people learning things than people
in
being
ancient times.
indoctrinated.
In ancient times, you learned
I
about
did. Don't take my word for it. Take J. Ham Stoneface, who says, when talking about the galley rowers, we all remember the movie scenes from Ben-Hur. Chained galley slaves rowing to the drumbeat of fat and ugly slave master. But rowing a galley requires skills. Requires skills and training. In real life, galleys were rowed by free men who did, Jesus Christ, thank you so much, J. Ham, who did their military duties and fought. Yes. But galley slaves also did it, so we can both be right. Am I right?
Well, we are all right.
I thought you were referring to the slaves in United States, you see.
Two galleys just stole my... I would have said two galleys just stole my galley.
Right.
But you don't need my help, Curtis John. You're pretty fucking good at this.
Here, Gene, you can sing this one. Row, row, row your
No,
boat
whoa,
gently.
whoa.
I'm just kidding.
Actually, it would be niggardly because you did it in a lazy fashion.
That's not right.
Remember the time I said niggerly to Stuttering John? He got all fucking angry because he's stupid?
Well, just leave it alone.
Hey, Alexa, what's the definition of niggardly?
She's not going to even care about that.
If you don't understand how they're trying to control...
participate.
Hey, Alexa, you're fired.
No, Alexa, you're not.
Fucking that's what they try and control your speech. Once you make words bad inherently, then you can make the people bad. You understand? But once you fucking, like, that's why they burn books. Again, fucking, I almost said, again, Mark Twain used that word, used the word nigger in that book so many times to make it sound ridiculous. There's a great comedian, Al LaBelle, who does a bit with that word, and he says it so many times.
I guess I must have burned my book that said the galley was a ship that slaves.
Nah, you probably just didn't pay attention that day.
No, I don't think they were teaching that at that point. I didn't grow up in ancient times.
I've got to stop. I've got to stop feeling bad for having such a good fucking education. I've got to stop dumbing myself down for fucking ignorant people that fucking don't know stuff, and they're like, well, why should I know? You should know it. And if you don't understand how the world is getting stupid, cell phones make us stupid. I used to teach a trivia. God forgive me. My brother was a teacher. He probably got a shooting pain for me using that word. I used to fucking host a trivia show, and we used to not let people use cell phones because they were just coming, it was like the early 2000s. And now I don't see how kids learn anything or why they would. If I'm fucking a teenager.
What?
Not anymore.
Why would you do that, dude?
I know.
Were you a teen at the time?
When you were a teenager?
When you were a teen.
You ready for this? I can honestly say, given when I lost my virginity, I've never fucked a teenager in my life.
Oh, yeah.
I can honestly say that. How great is that?
Oh,
never.
That's great.
But if I was a teenager, like, why would I want to learn stuff? You don't need to. You know, I don't mean that. Like, there's no reason for kids to learn shit when they carry the answers with them. Sorry, baby, go.
There's no reason to go to college anymore. Really, they're like, what do we need that for? We could just pick up our phone and learn anything.
And not only that, once you control fucking the internet, Wikipedia is a lot of bullshit. I don't even believe that shit about the galley. I could have typed that in while we were fucking talking. You can control people because you're trained to just listen to your phone. And then whatever you read on Wikipedia, you believe,
Well, where do you find your research?
I do my own, and I was instilled.
From where, Geno?
What do you mean?
From his brain.
From the internet, on your phone or computer?
It depends on the topic. When I did research on COVID, I got all my information from the Epoch Times, which is a Eastern-based, it's rooted in China, which uses Eastern medicine, which of course, and everything in the end now has to echo with, and this is why so many people on the left have a problem with the right, because Donald Trump's administration echoes the two words common sense. And there's an old phrase, common sense ain't common. And again, to quote the great George Carlin, he said, think about the average American. Think how stupid the average American is, and then realize, and this is brilliant, half of Americans are dumber than that.
You don't only look at that weird newspaper for your research, though. You go to the internet.
Not when it came to COVID. When it came to COVID, I went to the internet to disprove, is what I was disproving. Okay? When it came to the, well, that's not true because I would use Dr. McCullough. Would you like to see what Dr. McCullough said recently? Great. Let me see if I just have one lying around. Oh, look at that. Shall we listen to Dr. McCullough?
Sure.
What went on while I was being fired from 2 different gigs for pushing back? And I ain't done with these motherfuckers. Would you like to hear what Dr. McCullough said? Your boyfriend? Here we go.
It's consent for a vaccine, Senator Blumenthal.
Here he is talking to
vaccine, Senator Blumenthal. Does the consent form say it's going to save their lives? Of course it doesn't. It's not on the FAQ. There's never been a prospective, randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled trial ever showing that COVID-19 vaccines reduce mortality or hospitalization. There's not even a valid non-randomized study. Thankfully, COVID mortality went down for 3 reasons. Because we all got the infection, vaccinated and unvaccinated, so we developed population natural immunity. We developed early treatment. Credit to Operation Warp Speed. We used all the Operation Warp Speed tools, additional drugs. We treated patients with multi-drug protocols at home so they don't go to the ER. So Governor Green never saw the patients we treated because they were successfully treated at home. And the third reason is that the virus mutated to a much milder form. Those things happen concurrently.
I'm trying to think. Those last 2 things are huge. We'll go in reverse order. We talked about this, and I always give credit to the man that is. I always give credit to Joe DeVito, not Ray DeVito, God forbid. Joe DeVito who said it. Like I always said, a virus wants to live, and I even had Dr. Steve on once and yelled at him, dressed him down, like don't. He's like, virus isn't a living thing. I'm like, don't do that, because a virus, whether it's living or not, it wants to do it wants to live. And how do you live? By becoming weaker and more transmissible. So that's what happened with COVID. They would come up with new variants, and every variant was fucking weaker. And by the way, I said this early on because I didn't listen to the internet. I listened to fucking studies in the Epoch Times and such. The variants were created by the vaccines, okay? Because if you let a vaccine go, it just fucking takes out the people it needs to take and moves on and faces immune system after immune system. But when you say, all right, well, we made a new one, they were making the they were making the mutations by making sure people got a vaccine. And the vaccine was never current. The vaccine was always based on the previous strain. And the second thing, which is the first thing he said, or the second thing was actually the first thing I'm saying is the second thing you said. The people that healed never went out. So it was only the sick, dying people that that factored into the study, and they factored in, they created their own pandemic because when you were sick as a kid, they said, go to the doctor, right? What did they say with COVID, Carl? What did they say? Stay home. They wanted you to stay home, and let me explain how a virus...
Stay in the galley.
Stay in the galley. Thank you, baby. Let me tell you how a virus works. It attacks a cell, right? And then it infects it. And then it explodes. And then there's tons of viruses. They attack more cells. And rather than when it's attacking the first few cells or whatever, they didn't say go to the doctor. They waited till you were completely infected with it. They said, now go to the doctor, infect more people, stuff them back into nursing homes. That's what they did. And again, this is not me reading it on the internet. This is me using the common sense I have from when I was a child before they started telling kids to listen to the indoctrination bullshit. Okay. And I'll say it again. When I was in 3rd grade, I'll never forget the first time I heard the word excrete. Your lungs excrete CO2. And Mr. Giordano, our science teacher, he goes, that's a fancy word for poop. And we all giggled. That's why I always say your lungs shit out CO2 and they feed on oxygen. And when you put a max on, you're feeding them more shit. Right, Carl?
Right.
Who's here?
Indoctrination has doctor in it.
Thank you. What's that, Frankie?
Frankie.
I don't see Frankie anywhere.
Frankie
because I have too many open windows. Jesus Christ.
You want me to bring him in?
Of course I do.
Hi, Geno. I'm doing great over. I was just at the monster trucks 2 days ago.
Frankie, you sent so many videos from the monster trucks. Thank you so much.
Flooded our Twitter.
Hold on 1 second, Frank. I got to talk to him. Hey, fuckhead, I'm not stuck on COVID. I'm just fucking trying to save you from the next shit they're going to say, okay? And I've had it with people like, you know what? Must be nice to be you, Jesse James, with your fake avatar, and you just sat there. And I've had it with people, I did shit. Suck my dick. Love you, Jesse. Where were we, Frankie?
I was at Monster Trucks 2 days ago on June 7th. I took a video of Monster Trucks and guys doing bike stunts.
My friend Jayham says you're rioting in LA. Is that true?
I was. Not true, not true. I wasn't in Los Angeles at all. I was at the Monster Trucks.
Well, is there any video footage of
Frankie?
Frankie?
Not true, not true, not true.
Hold on, let me.
If you were at the Monster Trucks, do you have any evidence, like a video
I just sent you
or
the
something?
videos. June 7th to Compound Media group chat on Twitter and Facebook, and Geno's Facebook.
Frankie, maybe first you should explain this, okay? Here we go. Frankie, so you had nothing to do with it, because I believe my buddy Jayham, he knows this shit. What's this, Frankie?
I wasn't in Hollywood at all.
Let's see.
You're right there.
I have not been summoned yet to stop the Los Angeles riots at all. Despite the news claiming President Trump had asked for help. I repeat, I summoned at all from right now.
Frankie!
I have not been
That's really
Frankie,
nuts.
that is really. Come on.
Peabody's calling in right now.
What's that, buddy?
Nelson Peabody's calling in. You have to call him.
There's Frankie at the monster truck.
I don't even know where my phone is. Talk to him for a sec, Keon. I got to find my phone
Okay,
in
while
case.
you do that, we'll take a look at some Rumble rants. Hi, Frankie.
Where's my phone? I'm sorry.
Rumble rant time, Rumble rant time, Rumble rant time. Bing, 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 bing. La, 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 la. Bob Fana Patrice, thank you for the $2 Rumble rant. King Kiki's IUD pickup 77 a.m. on Sunday night. Well,
I got your breaking news,
said.
Geno. Los Angeles mayor is trying to call in the Hot Water Show.
What happened?
Los
The
Angeles,
Los Angeles mayor is calling in.
Let's read these really fast because we got 10.
Oh, hold on. The
here.
Los Angeles mayor's calling in.
Oh, okay, we'll read them
But
in a
Frankie,
moment.
we're putting the
Wait,
Los
is it
Angeles
Gavin
mayor on hold while we
Newsom?
catch up on these. Go.
Is it Karen Ass?
My Karen House. Bob Fana Patrice, Kiki's IUD pickup 77 a.m. If
770.
that is the Anthony Cumia network, wherever it WABC, then yes, it does. Great boot. Thank you for the $1 Rumble rant. IUD makes it the same as if it were in a U dumper.
If it was in you dumper, you get it? It's like fucking butt sex. That's good. Make it rain, creep boot. Love you,
very
buddy.
good. Very
After the Monster Trucks, I was at karaoke Saturday night with Phil Kazoo.
Very good. Matt Fugatti.
Thank you, Matt Fugatti. I'm doing a shot to Matt Fugatti, everyone.
Matt Fugatti, thank you for the $10 Rumble rant. Why are you doubting Geno? Have you learned nothing?
Thank
Nope.
you, Matt.
I doubt I'll learn anything.
Oh, fucking I learned.
Thank you, Matt. We love you. Curtis John, thank you for the $2 Rumble rant. Sorry, Gene, send me the link to your comedy school. I'm just a retarded
First of all,
truck
fuck,
driver.
I apologize immediately for the lipstick. I said, you know what you're doing. Don't try and guilt me. I will send you the link, though. Peter's a TA.
Oh, so cute. Marcy Rhodes, thank you for the $3 Rumble rant. I'm the real
Hold on
Frankie
one sec. You
McDonald.
still
Oh my God,
I'm
Frankie.
William Frank Donald.
Please.
Are you sure? That's
Yes.
not what Marcy said.
I love Marcy Rhodes. Where's they been?
EK Legend, thank you for the $2 Rumble rant. Frankie, my personal trainer loves you. His name is Titan Youngslit. Can you please say you love him?
I love Titan Young Slit.
Oh,
Next thing,
he doesn't know what he's saying.
And that means Los Angeles mayor is going to call in.
I think we all love Titan Youngslit.
Mayor, the mayor does. Frankie,
J-Mac.
my friend.
Oh, wait, okay, well, here you go.
Wait, hold on 1 sec. Wait, where is it? You
I'm
went.
trying to say. J Mac Cherry, thank you for the $2 Rumble rant. My friend Sex-Seek Unts. Oh,
I love
Sex-Seek Unts loves you, Frankie. Can you say you love them, please?
I love
Mayor Bass laughing.
That's very
Frankie, who do you love?
I like all kinds.
Frankie, who do you love?
Sex-Seek Unts.
She's a nice one, Frank.
Right. Are we caught up?
That's all for now. Yeah.
Frankie, I'm sorry to keep. I'm an idiot. Like, we're trying to do a professional show here, and we've had the mayor of fucking. Well, actually, forget it. Who's calling? You're in hot water with Frankie, Carl, and Geno. And Kiki, of course. Soundboard Kiki. Who's this?
Well, hello there, Geno. This is the Los Angeles Mayor, Karen Bass. Don't worry, you may not be professional, but neither am I. But that's not important right now.
But Karen Bass, you sound just like my friend Nelson Peabody, who sounds like 800 people.
He and I actually were together over in Africa when the fires happened over in LA. But I caught him sleeping with my distant cousin over there, and I don't like anybody hanging out with a coal hole. But that's not important right now.
Understood. Now, why are you calling?
Well, I'm calling because you already actually showed the video footage of Frankie taking matters into his own hands. I think it's apparent that me and the governor are not on good terms with President Trump. And we told him under no circumstances he can send anybody over, the Marines, the National Guard, but most important, to not send the most lethal weapon in the entire world, Mr. Frankie McDonald. And he completely went against that. And right now, Frankie, I've got so many bodies right now on the expressway and all this blood from that AK-47 you just rigorously fired off.
Frankie,
why, Frankie?
What do you have to say for yourself?
I wasn't there at all.
All right, let's take a look again here. Mayor
I have not been summoned yet to stop the Los Angeles riots at all.
Really good.
Despite the news claiming President Trump had asked for help. I repeat, I summoned at all.
Frankie! Calm down, Frankie. What the hell are you doing?
Summoned.
Frankie?
That's where Stacey Burke lives.
Simon, the amount of gasoline you had to put on that hill up there with the Hollywood sign. I mean, this was premeditated, Frankie.
Frankie, your thoughts?
That's where Gary and Geno used to live back in 2019 before they moved to Scottsdale.
Geno, it wasn't just him firing. He was also mocking them. Frankie, why does it sound like an angry protester getting run over by one of the cars?
Sounds right. It sounds like Frankie.
It was like I'm there.
Actually, the one fun fact about me, Mayor Karen Bass, Los Angeles, is that I actually have a brother that's over in Sydney, Nova Scotia. He runs the stadium over there, Century 200 over in Sydney, Nova Scotia. And while I was having all my chaos over here, he was having a bit of chaos as well, maintaining the monster truck rally over there. Frankie must have gotten some airline miles because he was a busy boy this weekend.
Frankie sent us so many fucking videos of the monster trucks. I mean, unbelievable. I can't even 2, 5, 7. Frankie, how many videos of monster trucks do you think you sent us?
Lots of them, plus the motorcycles.
Yeah, and the monster trucks. You never put Frankie's head on one running over Mexicans and
No, but what we did do is, if you look in your inbox, Shane had actually sent. He was there too. He was one of the 40 people that went to the event. If you look in your inbox on Facebook, I believe you do see some video footage of Frankie attending that event.
Hold on, let me see. I'm checking the Shane and Andrew inbox. Ba-boom.
I don't know who the hell that Andrew is. Sounds like an asshole.
Here we go. All right, hold on. Let's see what we got here. Are we on, Frankie? Let's take a look. Here's some footage of you, my friend. Boom. Oh, Frankie. Let's go.
Thanks for watching. I'm Frankie now.
Hold on, Frankie. Hold on. Frankie, what are we looking at here, Frankie?
Monster trucks.
Okay, but
you're looking at a homicide, Frankie.
Frankie, do you not like this second motorcycle? Like, okay, let's watch it from the beginning again. Seems fine, right? Just pop that up there. All right. Now the first motorcycle, it seems to be doing great so far. Am I right, Karen?
Yeah.
All right. That's great. Frankie, what are we going to see in this second one, the video you sent us? Frankie, what are we about to see in this second video that you sent us?
The monster trucks.
All right, let's take a look.
Nice shot, Frank.
Thanks for watching. I'm Frankie now.
That is some dark shit, buddy.
Thanks for watching. I'm Frankie McDonald.
You're hiding that missile in that locker behind you. Can you open the door to prove that it's not in there?
It's not,
Frankie. Is that missile launcher in the locker behind you, buddy? It's a great question.
It's edited.
Oh, Frankie.
Well, prove it, Frankie. Open up your locker.
Yeah, let's see what's in the locker, Frankie.
I don't have anything at all.
I think it would be so funny if there was like a human head in there.
It doesn't look like bodies.
Oh, I think there is.
What is this picture of Frankie? That's Frankie celebrating. It's Frankie on D-Day. All right. Well, anything else, Mayor? Is there anything?
Siegel's head in there.
Is there anything else, Mayor Bass?
Well, actually, one last thing, Frankie. I want to. You took the video of it, but what did it sound like when that motorcycle that you blew up? What did it sound like when it hit? How did he scream?
Ah, boom!
I love you so much. By the way, Mayor Bass, how good did Carl? God forgive me. How good did our boy fucking Larry look today?
He did.
Larry looked fabulous. I got to get my ass down to Tijuana.
Well, you heard my new joke. It's like there's Mexico, there's New Mexico, and California is now newer Mexico.
Well,
shut
bravo.
up. Go fuck yourself.
I'm going to take your screenwriting class.
By the way, how's your dad, Mayor Bass?
He's doing great so far. We're thinking about possibly still doing the Aruba trip, so we're on the road to recovery.
Awesome. All right, give him our love. We're big fans.
Thanks, buddy.
Late. That guy's the best. That Mayor Karen Bass is just America, and her buddy Shane. I love it because I don't know this Shane guy. How funny are Nelson Peabody and Shane, Frankie?
Very funny.
Frankie, who's funnier, me or Carl?
Both of them.
Come on. Who's funnier, Geno or myself?
It's
both of them.
Very diplomatic answer.
Well, if you ask me who, my vote is Carl.
No, my vote is Geno.
How funny was it when I thought I could mute you and get fucking Larry and be like, they shot my pilot. I get so excited. I'm like, oh, that doesn't work. Keanu, I'm sorry, you were talking.
It doesn't work because you're.
Yeah, go ahead.
What? I have nothing.
Frankie, which side of Niagara Falls is better? The American side or the Canadian side?
Both of them.
They're both beautiful. Okay. Are you sure?
Yes.
Well,
Frankie,
it's just like Carl. He doesn't have any political leaning.
I think the American side. You know why? Watch this, Frankie. How many?
Because you read the Epic Times.
No,
that's
Frankie.
Why.
I'll tell you why, Frankie. How many
beautiful.
Jews are in Sydney, Nova Scotia, Canada?
0.
I thought he was going to say too many. So
no, that's why I like the Canadian side better.
The New York side has a straight drop, but the Canadian side has that horseshoe.
You wouldn't know a straight drop. You wouldn't know a straight drop if it hit on you in a gay bar. By the way, oh my God, show that video. So Carl, last night, and you know, we joke around because I definitely have far more gay tendencies than you. We watched the Tonys last night.
Yes.
Okay. Do you watch the Tonys ever? Do you ever go to musicals? Because I do. I've gone to them.
I don't go. I'm partial. I like Tony Danza. I like Tony.
No,
I really don't enjoy musical theater at all, and that's part of my scam that I'm not gay, according to you. I think, but
no,
I just don't enjoy them.
This guy won. Okay. He won Best Actor, right?
Let me correct you.
Thank you. Please do.
Okay. Yes, Best Actor. He played. How now is it Mary
Todd Lincoln?
Mary Todd Lincoln. And I said he. Technically, they're they. So I just want to be. We're not being that they like to be they. That's so first non-binary actor.
Before you would play, I'm going to interrupt you. Before you show this, can you find his acceptance speech?
Sure.
Okay, so this guy's name is Cole Escola,
which
means school.
Well, this person's name.
Right, and you, Carl, you know me. Like, I'm watching the Tonys, and it's Best Actor, and it's all these dudes, and it's this I don't know what I'm looking at, right? And actually, you know what? You don't even you don't even if it comes up quickly. But so when they show him as Mary Todd Lincoln and he wins, I'm gonna be honest. Like, watch this to prove that I love being wrong. Okay, like you can imagine, and I did this last week. There's a show Max Loads is watching. He's done watching it. I didn't realize how old it was. It's called Banshee. It's on HBO, and it's and there's some guy in it that plays I thought it was a new show, and like one of the characters is this Asian transgender computer hacker. And I go to Pete, I'm like, the one character I hated is that because they have to put it in. And Pete goes, this aired in 2013. And I'm like, not only am I wrong, I'm going to go from saying this character sucks to that's brilliant. They were so ahead of the curve. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm watching this Mary Todd Lincoln. The second they show a guy in a dress with Best Actors, and he wins, I'm like, well, of course he's going to win, you know, because they're so pro-trans and all this stuff.
He's
and
not.
Baby, can I finish being wrong? Thank you.
Sorry,
but, like, or jump in, but yeah, I thought he was, and then to my credit, not to my credit, but just to be honest, when I was watching, I go, oh, how gross? I kept saying, what is this thing? And I don't mean I'm like
even better. What?
No, because I didn't know what I was looking at, and I Googled. And if ever the trans people needed a spokesman because when I hear the word non-binary, I'm like, I hate it, and I still don't like it. But this guy is non-binary, and I'm going to tell you something. This guy could win me over because this is just a dude in a dress with a shit ton of wigs that loves acting like a woman. But if you want, do you have a speech?
Okay, so the speech probably because it's the Tonys. There's no speech, but I have what you.
Perfect. Okay, so put what I set you up. But the point is, am I wrong? In his speech, I'm watching. I'm like, I'm saying to Ken, I'm like, is he gay? Is he trans? What's going on? Because he just looks like a dude in a dress having the time of his fucking life.
And sorry, it is difficult for us laymen or whatever, but they just don't go by gender. That's all it means. It's like I can wear a dress, I can be whatever, but he is. You said something funny, Geno, that was
it's about
really
time.
Nice. That was really nice. It's like this is just a person. You said dude, but person just having the time.
And it was annoying the fuck out of me because I'm reading his Wikipedia page last night, and let me tell you, his pronoun is they.
It's they.
It says that, and that's annoying the fuck out of me.
Well, it's okay. That's fine though.
Oh, it annoys me. I'm going to be honest, but let me tell you,
it's a free country, and we try and respect
people.
Why
are you pushing back when I'm saying it annoys me, which it's allowed to do, and I know it's a free country, which is why I didn't say they need to take down Wikipedia.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I know.
I just want to.
She's
a free country, so why do I pay taxes?
That's on you. That's on you. But who sent you this video?
You did.
Right. And what did I say? I didn't bring up they. I didn't bring up non-binary. I'm like, I love this guy.
Right.
This is a guy, and I still don't know if you can see it. Like you were saying during the acceptance speech, like you could see the hair on his chest under the dress. This is a guy. Apparently he's got a shit ton of wigs. He just plays female characters. But the way he talks now, Keanu, and then I'll allow you to play. It's how he talked during the speech. He doesn't talk like he talks like a dude in a dress and a wig. He doesn't talk like, oh, I've got a gay affect. He doesn't talk like, and he didn't mention pride once till the end. And I don't mean that in a mean way. He's like, he's just a dude who won an award that he worked for his whole life, and God damn it, he deserved it.
And by the way, they're really fucking funny.
Yeah.
She's like, so what do you do next? He's like, I guess just die. Just die.
Like
there's no better thing. I love that.
Yeah, before you were playing, I'm gonna say one more thing. Watch this video. It's 2.5 minutes. Tell me you don't want to fucking go get drinks with this dude. With watch this, Keanu, you'll love this. You don't want to go get drinks with them. How is that?
I know it's difficult, but I'm listen, it's my prerogative to try and go by the whatever they would like to be called.
Watch this. Yeah. Remember, do I not call Dylan McDermott she?
Dylan Mulvaney.
Whatever. I call Dylan McDermott she. Do I not call Dylan Mulvaney she? I have no problem with that. Right. I'll call this person they all they want.
Okay.
Because watch this.
Right. All right. Let's watch.
You've got people to fluff your train.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hello.
Tell me about this red carpet look tonight.
I'm wearing custom Wiederhoft. And it is inspired by the
And this
gown
is
that Bernadette
transparent.
Peters
Yeah.
wore in 1999 when she won her Tony for Annie Get Your Gun.
How exciting. And let me see these nails.
Oh,
darling.
these?
These old things.
I just had them on.
They're perfection.
Thank you so much.
Oh, Mary, oh, Mary, you have done it. I tell
Thank
you
you.
what. Congratulations. Not one.
What did you say?
Nothing.
You'd fuck them.
Just having some whiskey.
You'd fuck them, Geno. Geno, you would fuck them.
I'd come home. I fucked him. No. You fucked them.
And that
I
is
get credit for. I had a threesome.
That is very progressive of you.
Thank
to
you.
fuck them.
But am I keep it in play unless you have something to look at this dude.
But two
Look at this- look at
nominations tonight,
Yeah.
and it all started with this off-Broadway run.
Yeah.
How full circle does this moment feel for you?
I mean, this is, there's nowhere to go from here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to have to die. Sorry.
You're gonna have to do it
I'm gonna have
again.
to- oh, yeah, I'm going to have to do it again or die. Those are my options.
How
Yeah.
much fun are you having in this role?
It's the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Really?
Yeah, I hate to say it. People hate to see me winning, so I hate to give them,
You're just giving
fodder.
them something to talk about.
I thank you. Yeah, I know.
And that
Yeah.
is just the best satisfaction right there.
Yeah, thank
You
you.
are also making history tonight as the first non-binary person up for Best Play and also the Best Leading Actor in a play.
Mm-hmm.
How important is that representation during this time?
Pause it.
I don't know. I guess I can't decide.
I approve of its
He
opinion.
did
That's
not
very
jump. Did you hit that? I don't care. That's great. He did like she goes. How important is it? He didn't go. Oh, it's such a place. Like,
He's
I love this guy. I love them. He doesn't jump on the soapbox. Oh, it is Pride Month and this makes a mess. He goes. He doesn't care. He's great. He's like, well, let's see what he says. But you get what I'm saying. They are great.
I'll just say Cole. Cole realizes what's funny, and he realizes the comedy's got. I have a hairy chest, but I can play this woman or do whatever, and that's why he, lets everything sort of brush off. I really appreciate this sort of. It's not sort of social justice warrior-y. They're just like, I am who I am, and this is what it is, and look where it's gotten me. I just want to fucking Tony. It's really cool.
And I would add, and you're right. And this guy, you know what this guy is? He's non-binary. Because if he was gay, he'd be like, oh, this is really important for gays, or this is really important for women. This is really important for men who want to. He's like, he didn't even have an answer. It's like,
whatever. Yeah.
All right.
I am who I am.
I love it. Go on.
Decide what it means for other people.
But you feel what it means for yourself. How significant and important is that for you?
It doesn't feel like I'm only me, so I can only see things through my own eyes. You can't really perceive the thing that you use to perceive. So I'm getting philosophical. We'll be right back. Sorry.
Every celeb you can think of is just flocking to your show. From the likes of J-Lo,
We have to go
Timothy
see this.
Chalamet,
We have to go
Kylie
see this.
Jenner.
Yeah.
Who has had you most starstruck? And what is it like? Seeing him in the crowd.
Elaine May was probably the most meaningful one for me. Yeah, she's, my idol, my comedy. She's Elaine May.
Yeah.
What else
I have no
do I
idea.
need to say?
Mia Farrow came out as
Mia
well.
Farrow came out, my new best friend.
I know. When are you guys going to Fire Island?
We're looking for a room right now. We're
Okay.
looking for a room.
All right. So
Yeah.
if anybody has a 2-bedroom apartment.
We'll share a queen.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Have fun tonight.
Thank you so much.
You are so deserving
Thank
of these
you.
honors.
Thank you.
Okay, I just want to state for the record.
The face of non-binary people. Carl, go. I'm sorry.
I would never marry Todd Lincoln, okay? Todd Lincoln's a dude. I'm not gay. Can we dispel this myth? I would never marry Todd Lincoln.
I don't care what anyone says. That guy is. They are non-binary. I would say that guy, and I mean no disrespect. He's just a dude. He's he's a dude, but I don't in my opinion. He's a dude, but he don't think he's a dude. He doesn't care. He didn't bring up pride once during that. He ignored the question. She even tried to double down. I don't mean that in a mean way. But it's got to be just what
I like that he said the most is I am who I am.
Yeah,
and
which is
that's
great.
who I'm going to be. And I don't really know what this means for anyone else. I'm not making a statement, but being who I am made me get this award, So I think that's a really nice way to look at it.
He's a genuine. he's a genuine motherfucker. Whatever he thinks he is, he ain't fucking around, you know?
I know. It's hard. It's hard not to say.
I too am non-bi because I'm not gay.
Well, I'll take it a step further. If I called him, he wouldn't care. He'd probably be like, well, I go by that. I don't think he's not one of those guys. Like, do you remember another reason if you're not sure why your people lost Keanu? When they remember when it was going around? And of course, I'm kidding, but you probably didn't remember this because you're not really that fucking liberal. Well, you are, but you're not nuts with it.
I'm not.
Like when they were like, they had to say, my pronouns are this and I'm wearing this. Did you ever see that insane clip of Kamala Harris in a meeting?
Right. Well,
that was insane.
I would feel like if I were non-binary, I'm like, why are you trying to like take our thing? Like, I don't need to. Geno, if you said to them, hey, man, they'd be like, you know what? It's they. If you can say it, you know. But
and I would.
Yeah, and you would, right? So
I'd be like, dude, and every time I said he, I'd be like, my bad thing. Like, yeah, and I'll say it again. Like, people were giving me shit. Dylan Mulvaney is a dude. I'm like, yeah.
I defy anyone to fucking. I saw her in person in Central Park. What a nice woman.
And what did I text you? What did I text you?
You texted me. Take a picture with her because
I said her. I'm like, you have to go say hi to her.
I don't know how in the world, because everybody always calls me Dylan Mulvaney. I don't know how in the world God or whatever higher power it is dropped me right next to her in Central Park, and she was so lovely. But I defy anyone to walk up to her and say, "What up? You're a dude." She's not. She just isn't. Okay. Like, she does not read mail. Like, if that's a you problem, if you want to be like, you're a man, that's ridiculous. No, she's beautiful. She takes after me. So
Dylan got pregnant. She did not, right?
No,
you can't get pregnant. But yeah, she's a biological male, but I don't give a fuck about that.
No one cares.
No one fucking cares. But yeah, that blew me away. That blew me the fuck away.
We have to go see that now.
Yeah, what is her musical? Is it Mary Todd Lincoln?
I don't know. I'm gonna look up what it's called.
But yeah, you've never gone to see a musical, Carl?
It's called Oh Mary.
Oh, that's right.
It's called Oh Mary. Yeah.
We'll go see that.
We shall.
She is very Todd Lincoln, I think. Just looking at her way she puts herself together. But it's not a she, and I'm sorry, I can't get past how does he, she, they.
It's hard. I know it's hard, but all we can do is try. And
no, I'm with you, Kiki. Listen, I am pronoun.
It's a person, place, or thing.
I'm all about it.
As opposed to Rich Voss, what is it? A pronoun, a noun that gets paid. That's a pronoun. A very old bit of his.
I'm an amateur noun so far.
Huh. Look at that. Oh, we hit the 2-hour mark while we were doing all that. That's not bad.
Carl's going to, I can sense he has to go.
Where are you going, Carl?
I'm going back to work to pretend that I haven't been playing hooky for an hour and a half.
Dude, thank you. Yeah, thank you for coming by and hanging so long. Now, to answer your question from 3 hours ago, definitely make that happen. You know,
okay, so I'll do a three-way text with you, and I'll do a three-way text with you and Rubino and start getting this talked about. But I mean, the thing is, if we don't bring people, I'll be screwed. Now, this guy has given me a chance to do a show there every single month, and it's been kicking ass. I've been filling the room. I got to keep that up.
How big is the room?
It's very small. If you have 45 to 50 people in there, that place is packed. Okay. So if you have like 35, 40 people in there, it still feels like a full
Is it as
room.
big as the Brooklyn Borough where me and Keanu will be tomorrow night? Is it that big?
No, it's much smaller.
I don't know that it is.
Gee, he said,
we'll be there Wednesday night. Me, Keanu, my old buddy, Tommy Amato.
Come out. Amy will be there. You can see her magnificent breasts.
That's right. Amy will be there. How great is that?
Whatever. Whatever.
Well, Carl, so you said we can bring or get, 4 to 5 fans out, right? For the show. Yeah. And that'll be sufficient. 4 to 5.
Baby. Take me off for a sec. Sorry.
It was just a joke. 4 to 5 will suffice. It's that small.
Yes, it absolutely is, you know, and Freddie will
So as long as there's 4 paying people to 5 paying people.
I'm not sure what you're saying. If we have 5 people in a room, it's going to feel a little sparse.
It's never your audience's fault. You said 45. I said 4.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah, I can see why you didn't want to be on camera for that.
You were staring at something else. So
I'm trying to bring up another shameless plug in my defense.
Can we edit this part out?
Cut that part out.
Okay, so I'll do my plugs.
Yes, do them.
Ready for plugs?
Yes.
Here. Okay, this Friday, 9:15 p.m., come to Levity Live. If you use the promo code LIVE, it's only $5. Come on down, okay?
Ooh,
and then on Saturday, I'll be at the basement. Just go to carlsucks.com. You'll get all the tickets. And I'll be doing like 25, 30 minutes of comedy on Saturday. And then I'll be at this secret show. And I can't really talk about it. It's a bit of a secret. But it might be at Rodney's in New York on Sunday.
You tell him, babe. You tell him, pal.
And you might see Geno. You might see Keanu. If you come on down. And then maybe July 18th at the basement, Geno and Freddie Rubino. We're going to try to work on that now and make that happen.
Yay.
I've been having trouble, not with Rubino a lot, but I've been having trouble getting him on the show. He's a busy man. He does a fucking weekly show, God bless him, on WABC, same place as Anthony. And he goes in to do it. It's like 4 in the morning or 4:30 in the morning. Guy fucking goes in to do it. God bless him.
We got to let Carl go.
Got to let him go, sir. Sir, you got to let him go.
Say goodbye to him.
All right. Bye, Carl. Bye, Carl.
Baby, you're going to be the one who saves me. That was for Larry. Come on home, Larry. Thank you for having me on again, guys. Keanu, I still need to get back on your podcast. I didn't text you about that. I will do so.
Absolutely. Please shoot me a text. I would love that. Michaeline would as well.
Thanks,
all right,
guys.
Bye, Carl. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Carl. I've been looking for. I just wanted to show the promotion for our gig in Minnesota, but I can't find the flyer.
If you probably on Twitter.
It's not on Twitter. That's where I'm looking. It's not for Steel Toe. It's not.
Okay.
I can't find it. Whatever, but it'll pop up. I'll get it when I get it. I'll get there when he didn't text it to us, did he?
Mm-mm.
All right.
Okay, we have a few Rumble rants.
What's everyone going to do tonight without Garrett and Steve?
I'll tell you
How
what you
bored
can
are they
do
gonna
on.
be?
I'll tell you what you can do on Thursday without Garrett and Steve.
What can they do on Thursday without Garrett and
9 p.m. I have a very riveting interview with Gabe Hoffman.
Steve?
You may know him from he was a part of the Nickelodeon expose with Josh Peck and Drake Bell and all of that. And also he has another very cool documentary that you might be interested in. And he has some things to say about one Nicholas Requeda. So we're very much looking forward to that.
Now,
tomorrow without Garrett and Steve, you could always watch on Toward Tuesday with Michaeline and I.
Well, there you go. Why don't you bump it up to 8 p.m.?
Maybe I shall.
I think you should do all your shows. Maybe I'm overstepping, but I think you move it to 8 p.m. Give the people something, you know? I'm not saying that you have the same fan base as Garrett and Steve. You know,
maybe
a lot of Garrett and Steve's fan base don't like me because, you know, they know that fucking Pat Dixon, I mouthed off to him or something. And I who should, I think E-Rock's doing it tonight. If they don't like me, they must love E-Rock.
Speaking of mouthing off,
What do you got?
I'm going to take my...
I love that Larry loves you as much as I do. I love that.
Who doesn't?
He's like, where's Black Geno?
Look, do you want to see my impression of mouthing off?
I do. No, come back. Mouth on. Mouth off. Mouth on. Mouth off.
This is my impression of mouthing off.
Now mouth on. Now mouth off. Mouth on?
Ah, fuck you, stupid.
Let's see, that's your mouthing off with your mouth on. You should take the mouth off and yell from there, and then they'll still hear it.
Ow! I'm mouthing off with my mouth off. You stupid guinea. You stupid drunk. Wham, wham, wham. Fauci. Wham.
You know it's even better? Watch this. Put the mouth on. Now when you say mouth off, just slide the nose down there. Watch this.
Oh, that is not a good angle of my nose.
It was a bad idea. It's a bad idea. Look, I'm wrong. That was a bad idea.
I look like, wow, that's really bad. See, the ratio is so off. This is a very wide nose.
By the way, they marked the bottle here.
Ow, 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 ow.
Oh.
Ow.
Hey, by the way, I want to welcome our new guest, Jameson Bottle. Say hi, Jameson Bottle.
Ow, it hurt. It hurts. God damn it. God damn it, this hurts. My breath.
I'm sorry. We got to stay on brand. That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
Look at my nose. Whoa, that's all weird. Whoa.
Oh, Morning is going to stream at 8 p.m. That's fucking awesome. Oh, my God. Look at his fucking avatar. Is it really? Let's check that out. Talk to them for a sec, Keanu. I'm going to go visit Morning on my fucking YouTube page to see.
In the meantime, oh, good. So you'll have something. And bing, bing, bing. Watch this. We have Rumble Rants to read. Rumble Rant time.
Why can't I find Morning with Bill and Joe? I can't find any of my fucking things.
Comments. Take this down. La 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 la.
Okay.
La 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 la. Bing, bing. There we go.
What do you got?
Ladies
Thank you,
and
baby.
gentlemen. We saw that one. Sorry, Jaquan, we missed this before Frankie made his leave. Frankie, are you team Israel or Palestine?
Oh, I'd love to know what that was.
He probably says both, I would assume. Yes.
Oh my God. I'm such a piece of shit. I wasn't subscribed to Bill and Joe's Morning.
Geno.
I know.
They're on the same network as Keanu Cast.
Let me call Bill
wherever
right now.
You find your podcasts.
All right.
Jaquan G, thank you for the $1 Rumble Rant. Thank you. Bing, 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 bing. J Ham Stoneface, thank you for the 5 spots.
My man,
Rumble
what do you
Rant.
say?
I will go on the show if you can get Felicia Gillespie to drive me.
He'll go to the show.
To the show, excuse me.
We'll reach out to Gilly.
Yes, I love her. Her and I are thinking of starting a show, actually, by the idea of Kevin Brennan. Yeah,
she's another person that I had a lot of fucking problems with, and she's, because we're friends and we know, she's like, remember she came on the stream, it's like, look, I'm sorry, I apologize. I'm like, you're right. I get angry. You
we are thinking it's in the works. It's we got a lot going on right now.
By the way, did I not shout out this shirt? The first fucking Rumble Rant you said, I predicted it would be this, but yeah, Keanu did some laundry, and this was in the bottom. Like, this was in the last load of laundry basket. You know, it got burrowed down there, but it's good to have it back.
I did max loads of laundry yesterday.
Nicely done.
Thank you. I know.
That's a great question, Fugatti.
Bob Fana Patrice, thank you for the $5 Rumble Rant. Nice shirt, Geno. Matt Fugatti, thank you for the $2 Rumble Rant. My wife wants to know when it is the next cooking show. Also, I miss the cooking shows. We got so damn busy, but we got to bring it back, and because that was a fun thing to do.
It really was. Plus, I got to eat eventually. I love Bob Fana Patrice. I sent that bottle, do whatever. Yeah, and trust me, when Garrett and Steve left, I'm like, I told Garrett, they're like, we're going on vacation. I'm like, these bottles are not going to make it 2 weeks.
Bob Fana Patrice. Yeah, they tried to mark. I said, you mark those bottles, I'll guzzle them on purpose.
I marked them, not them. They don't give a fuck.
Does that make you a marksman? I don't even know. Bob Fana Patrice.
I'm a marked. No, it makes me a marked man.
Listen, I don't know. Bob Fan Patrice, thank you for the $1 Rumble Rant. I sent that bottle. Do whatever the fuck you want.
I love him.
Yay. That's all.
By the way, Bob Fan Patrice, how good did our boy fucking look? I mean, Bob Fan Patrice is another one that must have been fucking giddy with it. God damn it. I'm trying to call Bill Schultz. I'm calling Bill Schultz. Hold on. Is that all? We're caught up?
Yes, we are.
Look, I'm fucking talking like our boy. Hold on. Let's see if Bill answers so he can plug his show tonight. Bill's like me. I never answer my phone. Who the fuck does it? Goes right to it.
You're trying to reach is not available.
I get it. Quid pro quo.
I
give you something if you give me something.
I'm going to text to speech. Hey, Quid Pro Quo, are you doing morning at 8 p.m. tonight? Period. We're trying to promote it, but I don't see it on your page. Period. All right. Talk to them. I'm going to put the link. I'm going to put their page, unless our boy did it already. Morning, Bill and Joe. I'm putting it in the chat right now.
Do you want to see what the cat did to me?
Show them what the cat did.
Well, I would have to grab my cell phone, actually. I'll show you tomorrow on Untoward Tuesday. It is... She slashed me so bad. She slashed me so bad I was bleeding and it made me cry.
Oh, stop it.
What she did. She came out of nowhere, too. I'm having a seizure. You guys are cute. Y'all are cute. Schultz. Bing, bing, bing. Watch this.
Yeah, that's not going to come up that way either. If you Google, I Googled steel toe Aaron Imholt, Geno Visconti images. Yeah, our show's not coming up. That's for sure.
Well, we'll find it and we will present it for them the next time.
Oh, will we? Is that
yes,
what
we
we'll
will.
do?
We whipper will.
God, how fucking... No, doesn't come up. I'm telling you. I do like being right. I do like being right about this stuff. How fucking stupid. 90 people still hanging out. I love that. I love that shit. Did we get to... We'll give them a little more news since they're still here. They don't get Garrett and Steve tonight. They get Morning Bill and Joe.
Sure.
Was there anything else I wanted to cover like that? I mean, like, that was really good.
I love Cole. Love Cole.
Oh, by the way, breaking news. I reached out to the garbage can people. You know what I wrote?
Yeah, what?
Nope, I guess she didn't get back to me. I thought she did. Why did I think I got a response from her? Never mind. Nope. What the fuck am I losing my mind?
Oh, I don't know. I'd say
4:29 p.m. There seems to be an email. Why can't I find it?
Well, I don't know, Eugene.
Nope, never mind. I'm just crazy. Nope. I could have sworn. All right, so much for that. I guess I'm losing my mind.
I'll show them what the kitty did to me. What you are about to see may shock you.
Here we go.
Okay.
This just in 52 minutes ago. The trash can people, Keanu.
Yeah.
I wrote, I miss my trash cans. I did. Look, you say what you want about me. But I like doing what I like doing. And let me tell you, it's an honest day's work going to the sweatshop factory, moving trash cans, rather than just fucking sucking the dick of than having everything I say about those trash cans again, I believe.
What do you do that sucks the dick of the left? What does that
a lot.
mean?
Oh, please. Please.
Also, for everybody that was wondering, Jake and Louie are just fine. Everybody was tweeting at us.
Yeah, they
So
quit
I texted
Twitter.
him, so did Eugene. He just was like, I just never used Twitter, so I deleted it. He said he would be back. I asked him to come do our show again, your show, very soon. And he said he would be back. But everyone, lest you worry, Jake.
No, but she also everyone was freaked out because his Twitter was down, and
that's what I said.
Yeah, and I put the picture up. He's like, I don't use it, and I'm so. It's like Carl saying I quit politics. I'm jealous of both of them. By the way, so Prima wrote back, we're still trying to figure out what brands to bring on board. Once everything is all set, we'll reach out. Thank you for your understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Back, baby. Fucking I'm on
Yay.
vacation. It's the summer of Geno.
Summer of Geno.
It's nice to know. That's nice. Watch Cole. Nope. I guess that was the only thing I really sent, right? Yeah.
Do you want me to show them what the kitty did to me?
I thought you were showing that. I'm sorry. Of course, baby.
No, you got excited. It made me cry. I look rough here. Look at this. She's an attack cat. And she wasn't playing either. I was cleaning and she came out of nowhere and did this. Look.
Let's see how bad. Oh, yeah. Apparently all hell broke loose while I'm gone.
It hurt me.
But you let it bleed down. It's barely a scratch.
'Tis a scratch.
'Tis but a scratch.
Yeah. Well, guess what? Mercutio died. So in the play.
Mercutio? Really?
She made worms meat of me.
By the way, there were some really shitty musicals up for the best musical.
It was funny, and I didn't. Oh well,
because they haven't performed from everyone. Like Gypsy, obviously, with our girl Audra McDonald, my brother-in-law's fave, right?
So yes, and then he didn't want to see it. So my brother is here for. He's a writer and a film critic, and was here for try. I saw what you said.
No, but I wasn't on.
He's a writer and a film critic, mostly horror films, but they sent him to Tribeca Film Festival, and he said, let's go see Gypsy, because he wanted to see, what's her name? Audra McDonald. And I thought he was kidding. He's like, no, it's the Tonys. We're not going to see it without her. I forgot he had seen it before. I'm like, we're really not going to go. They refunded me the money. But I guess like that makes sense. But why would she be doing the matinee before the Tonys? But I'm like, I guess it means that much to see her. And then guess who was on Rocco's side?
Me.
Yes.
Because fucking Sarah Bareilles, who fucking came out and sang the fucking In Memoriam thing, which is perfect because she's dead to me.
And then she sang at the Tonys, Sarah Bareilles. Remember?
She did. Well, and again, he got it though, because it's like he'd seen Gypsy before. Yeah. He's like, I just want to go see Audra McDonald. And I went to see Waitress because me and my niece both loved, I loved, she still does because she's a better person than me, Sarah Bareilles. And her Christmas gift was like, just give her cards, just a card. And then inside were 2 tickets to see fucking Waitress. And I said, Sarah Bareilles is playing the role of the waitress. And then we got there and she wasn't there. And then she ceased to exist.
It was the only time she didn't show up.
And then her pronouns became lying and cunt.
Listen, well, now she's not going to write you a love song. So
she's amazing though. I do love her music. Mm-hmm. By the way, and look what I found, baby. Look what I found. Ladies and gentlemen. I should look, and it's actually the actual Eventbrite page. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure if you're around the Minnesota area, Steel Toe 11th anniversary weekend party. Now, a lot of you people are like, oh, we don't like Steel Toe. You're stupid. You're stupid. He's a guy who fucked up, and I'll say it again. Why do we get mad at Steel Toe? Because of everything he said he did. Because he wasn't lying. He said he did what he did. And I believe Geno said at least he's on the way back. And let me tell you, do you think Steel Toe would rather be him right now? Or do you think he'd rather be Nick Rekieta with all his trust fund money and drug addiction and fucking fake? By the way, Nick Rekieta is in a fake marriage.
Oh, yeah.
I love how everyone says all this shit about us in that world, but Nick Rekieta's wife hates him. Probably, I take that back. Nick Rekieta's wife loves his money and resents him and herself.
Guess who he said this about? Not his wife.
We were in a sexual and very romantic relationship for a long time.
He is trying to convince everyone that like once Aaron left because he quit on what was a beautiful. He's retarded.
I have breaking news.
Okay, and while you're doing that, I'll scroll down. What do you got, baby?
It's nothing to show, but I just got an email. Channel memberships on Sit Down Zumach have resumed. Looks like he
got his page back.
Well, he never lost his page. Just
he got his AdSense back.
Yes, so he won't have to use the illegal super tip system anymore. I hope he doesn't, because that shit is going down in flames, obviously. So
now, why are there 2 tickets?
For the golf thing and the comedy show.
Oh, right. Sunday, 7 a.m. is the golf thing. Got it. Oh, that's so good. Let's click on that. What is... Oh, I'm going to say it like that. Sign in to say that... I'm not even going to bother with that, but yeah, there you go. Continue. So, yeah, you're going to want to be there that week, and that's good. No, I'm not doing this. Jesus Christ. I'm taking this page down. Why is that woman... I thought she was swimming. So, yeah, that's going to be a fun day. That's going to be a fun day. What'd I do? Fucking go back. There it is. What does it say? I'm going to read it. Are we still up? Starting on, make it -1. Having our cornhole tournament comedy show. Oh, that's going to be great. Food trucks. So we have to be there so we got to take an early flight out of Vegas that morning.
Okay. They're saying you just bought a ticket. I don't know if you did.
I did not buy a ticket. It asked for me. Who said that?
I don't know.
Put him in a
It says,
timeout.
don't click. You just bought a ticket.
I did not buy a ticket. Then on Sunday morning, we'll fight our hangovers at Wapakata Golf Club in Sauk Rapids for a one-day first ever inaugural with tea time starting at 3 and going until noon. And oh God, this is a fucking fun little weekend.
I am actually a really good golfer. I learned. I parred.
She has indeed. These are facts, and they're indisputable.
Indisputable.
I don't.
Identical.
By the way, I'm going to call. Ready for this? Let's see. She usually answers. I'm literally calling Geno right now. Joanne. I think she's just under Nosachinsky, isn't she? Hold on.
I do like Aaron leaning into the. That's his mugshot on the poster. It's funny, kind of, and horrible, but kind of funny. Okay.
Let's see if Geno answers. This should be. There's no way she answers. God, I can't remember last time I talked to her.
At the show we saw her in.
Yes.
Which was incredible.
Yes. Why would she answer? Won't even bother. Watch this. No, it wasn't a butt dial. We're doing our stream and just wanted to make sure you are going at 8 o'clock tonight. ? Miss you. Hope you are well. There you go. A little Geno action. So, yeah, that's going to be a good thing. And is it still up?
Oh, here. I got it. There you go.
Hold on. We're doing another one.
Okay.
Look at this. Summer Geno and Kiki. How about that? How about that, baby?
Look at that.
Another Round Comedy Club. That's August 3rd. We have to make... That's what we have to do. We have to make that. I was telling Tiana because she does the thumbnail stuff. I get drunk. I'm the charm. And, just put up all the dates. Like, oh, my God, they'll be in Arlington, Virginia. And this is Richmond, Virginia. And Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. And St. Cloud, Minnesota. We got stuff coming up. It's a busy fucking some good gigs we got coming up, baby. Very excited about that.
Very excited. I for one, couldn't be more excited.
You say that.
Amy will be here tomorrow. So hopefully she'll be our little in-studio guest.
Yeah, we'll go a little long, blah, blah, blah.
And again,
who's the ugly guy, cute guy on the left? Thank you, J Ham. Means a lot. That is Mary Todd. They are Mary Todd Lincoln.
That's Mary Todd Lincoln.
All right. So that's 2.5 hours, right? That's a good show.
We did it.
We did it. That's a fun fucking Monday. It's good to have the fucking band back together. Sorry about Kiki's finger. That happens. Whatever. And
whatever.
Oh, and wait, hold on. Don't do anything. One last time. Boop, 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 boop. Tomorrow, Wednesday night, Brooklyn Burrito. Put it up. Thank you, baby. There you go. Wednesday night, we're in Brooklyn Burrito. That's a fun gig. I love me some Tommy Amato. He's a big fan of the Keeks, which is great.
Who isn't?
That's true. There's all true stuff. Real fast before we go, anything breaking on. I'm really getting good at Philly suck, by the way.
How are my Braves?
They're not good.
What's
great. Prayers for DJ trending in the United States? Prayers for DJ. DJ Daniel. Who is DJ?
What?
Oh, the kid. DJ's the kid fucking that he always wanted to be a fucking FBI agent or something, and they he's got 3 new tumors. All right, so that's shitty.
That's funny.
If you don't get how politics sucks, how politicians suck on either side of the aisle.
On either side of Niagara Falls.
On either side of Niagara Falls. Very good. DJ's the kid that, like, when Trump was giving the speech, his first one, and they're like, the kid's got brain cancer or whatever, and he always wanted to be a cop, and they make him a cop, and everyone on the fucking, right side, I don't even know if they did. All the Republicans stand, and since the Democrats aren't clapping for it, they don't even clap for that.
Oh,
it's awful.
Terrible.
It's awful. So he's got 3 new tumors. What else?
That's all.
What is that? No. Rob,
I'm going to have to go have a rabies and tetanus shot for my finger now. Also, Michaeline's calling, so you got to wrap this up. Hi, Mommy. We're almost done.
What is she saying? Put her on the air.
7 or 8. Would that be okay? I'll call you right back. They want to say hi to you here.
Micheline,
It's Micheline.
Micheline.
Say hello to them. We're doing a pre-record tonight around 7 or 8.
Guys, what's happening?
We are having fun. The cat, I showed a picture, a very scary picture. I'm going to show you on the podcast.
Okay.
She attacked my finger. I almost bled out, Mom.
Forgot to get
I'm just teasing. But anyway.
Okay.
And tell her our boy's doing
Hi,
really well.
everybody. Who's there?
All of the fans. All of them.
All of the fans. Hey, yeah.
All right, 7 or 8. I'll
Okay,
see you
talk to
then.
you later.
Bye.
Okay. All right. Bye. Love you.
Boy, there's so many idiots out there. By the way, let me see something. Oh my God. Fucking boy, they are monetizing Ashley Cummings over at Misery Loves Company.
Yeah.
They really are. That is hilarious. She's nuts. All right, so yeah, those are the shows we got coming up. We're pretty excited about that. Make sure you get your tickets if you know anyone in Minnesota to head over to the Steel Toe. Bob Vanna Patrice, thank you for the shirt. I love you, Jesse James, but you don't get how much I'm not done with COVID. How much fucking it continues to be like, look at how much I thank you. Do the Lost music. Like you know who you are, Jesse James, and I love and respect you. You're the guy like, yeah, we're not worried about who's signing the auto pen. We're moving forward. I ain't. I'm moving forward, but I'm deeply rooted in what put me on this path, okay? And I would not be here doing this every day if I still got to write a sports sheet, sit at the desk at Compound Media, and do stand-up at fucking the clubs I worked fucking 15 years to be past that. I wouldn't, buddy. I would not. You can sit there and be like, all right, but no, I'm just getting started on this shit. And that's such a good new bit, and I already forgot it. What was I talking about with the excrete and the lungs
Pooping
and the
out of your
racism
lungs.
and the vitamin D? Yeah, the galley of a ship. I'm going to call fucking, maybe I'll go do Three Monkeys tonight. Maybe I'll go crash there. Might do that. Anyway, do we get all the, watch this. Are we caught up, babe?
I'll double check, but I believe we are. Bing, 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 bing. La, la, la. Yes, we are. We did it.
Guys, remember to, what did he share with me? Yeah, I don't understand. Aaron Berg tweeted on June 6th, it's good to be back. Ugh, that's awful. Ugh.
Great job, Eugene.
Luigi Buscemi. Yes. Wait, hold on. Yeah, there you go. Sorry, I was looking at something else. All right, baby, that's in hot water. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, EK Legend Don. That is in hot water for what is today? Monday, June 9th. It's good to have you back, baby.
I bet it is.
It really is. I love you so much. Thank you, Frankie. Thank you, Carl. Thank you. Everyone stay with me. God bless Larry Bea. God bless him.
God bless
He looks
Larry
good.
Bea. He did.
That's all you need, the visual proof. You don't see how good Larry looks from immunotherapy versus chemotherapy. You just don't get it.
And try and call Cole Day if you can.
Arthur's second free follow back.
No.
Yeah.
This is our dance-off music, Eugene.
Is it? When did we get that?
I've been there.
I'll do a local stream tonight. I'll do a cigar stream. I need a cigar. I'll do it out on the. I'll do a local stream tonight at 8 to something just to fuck around. Then it's biased. I love this going out music. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I can keep like. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be biased. Maybe I'll do a pop-up stream at 8 o'clock on YouTube only. So you watch this on the YouTube for the. So you don't think I'm asking for money. But then again, Keanu, you're streaming.
I'm not streaming. I'm doing
we got Bill and Joe.
pre-record.
Bill and Joe at 8. Love you guys. Late.